Nets pregame show. Here's Chris Carino and Tim Capstraw.
After a stirring win in the desert, the Nets have a quick turnaround and a trip to the Rockies. We're in the mile-high city in Denver and a little higher than that as we get set for the Nets and the Nuggets here at Ball Arena. The Nets coming off their win last night in Phoenix. And, Capper, that was an emotional win. The return of Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and going up against Kevin Durant for the first time. Wow, what a win. What a night for Brooklyn.
It was just terrific to watch everything come together, watch those guys be honored so well, and they're so deserving. They're such beautiful people, the way they carry themselves, talking about Bridges and Cam Johnson, and the way the Nets played, how they hung in there. I just thought they had great toughness. That run they went on was spectacular. Different guys stepping up at different times, and I thought the coaching last night was maybe as impressive as I've seen it all for a long time. You said they threw a lot of different looks at the trio of Booker, Beal, and Durant playing together for the first time. What were the things you saw? Well, they're building on their defensive different things they're doing right now. They did a lot of trapping, right? Extra trapping. They did some denial stuff that looked like not a box and one, but totally denying on Durant or Devin Booker. They were scrambling all over the floor. They played their 2-3. They played their man-to-man drop. They played their switch 2-2-1. Then they were back, and there was a lot of trapping and scrambling. The operative word before the game was Jacques Vaughn wanted his players to be disruptive. Jacques Vaughn was disruptive. Had a scout tell me down in the room we're getting something to eat. Thought it was the best game he'd ever seen him coach. Wow, how about that? Well, he's going to have his hands full tonight in a quick turnaround against Nikola Jokic and the defending NBA champion Denver Nuggets. Before the game, we had a chance to sit down with Jacques Vaughn.
JV, what a terrific bounce-back win in Phoenix. What impressed you the most about that victory?
I think overall we were able to do a lot of things good, whether that was our shot selection, whether that's how we scrambled on the defensive end of the floor, whether it's the way we shared the basketball without turning it over. So a lot of good things throughout the course of the night.
The variety of defenses you played was varied. What do you feel comfortable with, and what's your decision-making process when it comes to what kind of defense to play?
Yeah, the word I used when we talked before the game was disruptive, and that was our challenge, to put different scenarios in front of the offense and see how they reacted to it. I give our guys a lot of credit for sticking with it, whether the ball was missed, made, turnover, all of the above. They stayed with trying to figure out how we could be disruptive.
And resilience is another word that comes to mind when I look at that game, because they were trying to play a little bully ball with Nurkic, and you were able to work through that. Without a doubt.
And it's convincing the bigs that if they're going to play one-on-one in the post sometimes, not fouling is the crucial thing, but overall game plan, we were trying to control their big three, and sometimes we're going to have to give up some points to the paint and be smart about who we guard.
Yeah, and when you look at overall, when you come out of that game, the emotions with Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson got it going really early. Having to bounce back now, the next day, against the defending champs, what's that kind of challenge for you?
Yeah, it's the mental challenge again. I think physically we'll be okay. Our guys are in good shape, but mentally, a lot of emotion used up last night, and so can we channel our energy towards getting this win accomplished? The mental aspect would be the tough challenge.
Well, and you also have to face Nikola Jokic, the man in the middle. You were able to had some success last year and win here in Denver. What do you see as some of the keys to maybe doing that again?
Yeah, we're looking back at that game, we were disruptive in that game. Started big, but also used Doe and Royce to guard Jokic in the post and cause some havoc that way. We'll change up our defenses again tonight, give them different looks. Too good to give them the same look.
Yeah, and you mentioned Dorian Finney-Smith, and I know he's a question mark coming into this game, but I can't really think of how more valuable he was last night in that game in Phoenix.
Yeah, we threw a little curveball. We had been going with Day'Ron has the backup minutes and only played Day'Ron 7 minutes and chose to go with Doe, go small, space the floor a little bit, and then pay dividends for us. So he gives us such versatility and then been able to guard as well. He had a sequence of crashing the glass that was impressive as an individual I've ever seen.
Yeah, I saw you when he came out of the game for the last time. I've never seen you so animated when it came to greeting a guy coming off the floor. I could tell how much he meant to you that game.
Without a doubt. Just the effort level. And we talked about rebounding. For a guy to respond and be example for the rest of the group, Doe's been the example.
And Nick Claxton hasn't shied away from things either. I mean, whether it be guarding all 5 positions, shooting a 3, I mean, his confidence level is sky high right now.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you seeing him get a rebound and push the pace for something that he can also do. We want to continue to put more on his plate. I think he can handle it. I think he's been good at just being mentally challenged, and then the physical part is in line also.
You played in Utah with the altitude. You get the altitude here in Denver. Is it a real thing that you have to concern yourself with?
Yeah, I remember those days. It is a real thing, so I will acknowledge that with the guys. I'll be smart about those first stints for our guys and try to use multiple bodies to get us through halftime.
You could do a Capper. He once told his team when he played out here in Colorado that since you're playing indoors, it doesn't matter.
I love it. I might steal that one.
Well, when it comes, again, we talked about Jokic. What are some other keys you're looking for here against the Nuggets?
Yeah, our ability to not foul him. So that's an important part for tonight. That's what makes them efficient. We can run against these guys. They're rebounding better the last 10 games, and they're shooting the 3 more the last 10 games. And so those things we have to know who is capable of shooting the 3s and who we can help off of.
JV, good luck here in Denver.
Thank you, Chris Carino.
That is Nets head coach Jacques Vaughn. We're getting set for the Nets and the Nuggets. All the play-by-play from a mile high coming up right after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Take control of the snow, ice, and freezing rain this winter with a new set of Toyo Open Country AT3 tires from Town Fair Tire. At Town Fair, you always get Toyo tires at the guaranteed lowest price. Plus, nobody gives you more free services for life than Town Fair Tire. If you're looking for the best deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair, because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. And I mean nobody. Name brand, best discount prices, Town Fair Tire.
Are you the type of person who always expects a little more out of life? Then it might be time for the 2024 Kia Telluride X Pro. With its gloss black grille and amber headlights, this SUV is stylish enough to stand out in any setting. With its high-end tech and surround view monitor, it's equipped to make your life easier in all different ways. With seating for 7 people and second-row captain's chairs, it's comfortable enough to have you always dreaming of your next excursion. And with its impressive ground clearance, upgraded traction control system, and all-terrain tires, it's rugged and capable enough that the trip doesn't have to end when the pavement does. With all of these premium features and more, there's no doubt the Telluride X Pro can take you beyond your expectations. And beyond that, the 2024 Kia Telluride X Pro. Welcome to a new elevation. To learn more, visit kia.com/Telluride today. Kia, movement that inspires.
The holidays are upon us.
And
all the people in your life need a happy place to come and be together.
And
all you have to do is point. And all of your clutter, junk will disappear. And you'll have a big, open, happy home where you can get together with all the people you love.
Now I get it.
Out with the dull, lifeless junk.
In with sparkling, lively people.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
Unleash the delight.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1, New York. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Hi, this is Mikal Bridges, and you listen to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM, and the free Odyssey app.
Chris Carino, Tim Capstraw back with you at Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado, where it is 5,280 feet above sea level, and they let you know it by actually painting that on the court right below the free throw line.
Yeah, they paint it there, and then they talk about altitude. They have signs that warning you of altitude, warnings that they stand behind where the opposing team is warming up, and they give you all these signs. They try to psych you out a little bit.
Even where the buses come in, when you walk into the arena, the players see this big sign with 5,280 feet. You are now a mile high.
Remember, I don't mean to go off topic here, but Saturday Night Live with Nate Bargatze, when he talked about the different measurements, and he said, no, nobody's ever going to remember that number. Yeah. Well, they do here. They remember the mile number here.
Yeah. Well, they try and psych you out, and listen, they won a championship, and they've been very good at home. They're actually coming off their first home loss of the season. They're 9-1. here on their home floor. And, this is a difficult stretch here for the Nets. 3 and 4 nights. Began in Sacramento with a loss, and then the win against Phoenix last night. Now you come in here and take on the defending champions a mile high.
Yeah, no, this is a challenge. There's no doubt about it. And Jokic is arguably or probably the best player in the world. So you got a major challenge. But every time we kind of discount this Net team, they surprise you a little bit. And what I'm really intrigued by now, because offensively this team has really impressed us all year long. They're eighth in the league in offensive production, and they shoot the three. Their defense is getting better, and I think Jacques Vaughn is utilizing a strategy with his team. I don't know every guy on the team personally. This team strikes me as having a really high basketball IQ. Jacques Vaughn is dancing around with different defenses, and his team is able to absorb it and be able to handle it, and it can confuse. I think it could really make a difference for the Nets on that side of the ball.
And, Tim, when you look back to last night's game, I think there have been a couple of games this year that stood out to me as poor efforts.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 this year with this team. One was against the Charlotte Hornets, and they bounced back by beating the Orlando Magic. And then the other was against Sacramento the other night to start the trip, and they bounced back against the Phoenix Suns. And that tells you all you need to know about the character of a team, and even more so what they think of their head coach.
Absolutely, because they do not, the level of intensity, things changed after that Charlotte Hornets game when they gave up 127 and lost by a point. Changed dramatically. Sacramento was a different type of net. They didn't play particularly well. There's too many threes wide open. That's why I was impressed. Sacramento basically played 2 defenses, all just man-to-man, no real trapping or anything like that, nothing exotic going on. But the last night there was a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I just think the Nets are capable of that. And I go back to talking to Steve Clifford, who's one of the NBA head coaches we know well. I said, Steve, what's different about NBA defense right now? He goes, you got to change it up. These guys are too darn good, and I think the Nets can change it up well against opponents.
Well, the Nets have won 7 of their last 9, coming off that 116-112 win over Phoenix. Much better job defensively. Remember, they allowed 25 threes against Sacramento the other night, and did a much better job allowing just 8 or 9 against the Phoenix Suns.
Something else about changing defense, it just keeps you alert. It gets you talking, communicating, scrambling, and makes you trapping. When you trap and then you run to the next guy, it's kind of like you're playing with energy instead of back on your heels, hoping that things go well for you.
The Nuggets, the opponent, they're 16-9. They've won 2 in a row, both on the road at Atlanta and at Chicago. That was after a 3-game losing streak. They last played on Tuesday night in Chicago. Nikola Jokic was ejected near the end of the first half of that game for the second time this season. He was ejected once back at Detroit back on November 20th. I'm sure we'll talk about that. The Nets and Nuggets getting set to go. We'll have the injury report, the starting lineup, and all the play-by-play from the Mile High City right after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
What does Maimonides Health mean to Brooklyn?
It's my rescue.
For heart attack survival, Maimonides Heart and Vascular Institute is tops in New York.
It's my comeback.
To get back on your feet fast, Maimonides offers a comprehensive bone and joint center. For over 100 years, Maimonides is the one that's cared for, worked for, and been there for Brooklyn.
My home.
My choice.
Maimonides.
It's more fun to be here live to see the Brooklyn Nets hit the court. And when you need tickets, Ticketmaster's got you covered with a wide selection of seats available for every game. As the official ticket marketplace of the Brooklyn Nets and the NBA, Ticketmaster gives you more ways to find your perfect seat, whether you're making plans in advance or heading to the game last minute. And if your plans change, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell or transfer your tickets. Plus, mobile tickets make getting in on game day a breeze. Buy or sell tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Nets.
At leading global insurance brokerage Hub International, we are here to help you protect what matters most. When you partner with us, you're at the center of a vast network of risk, insurance, employee benefits, retirement, and wealth management specialists that bring clarity to a changing world. What will tomorrow look like? It may not be what you expect, but with Hub, you have a partner who is committed to supporting and protecting you so that you're ready for whatever tomorrow may bring.
This is Cam Johnson. It's time for Brooklyn Nets basketball.
Out of the right wing, Finney Smith gives it up. Cam Johnson driving along the baseline, leaves it off for Claxton, and a two-hand slam. Thomas out of the right wing now. One-on-one with Green. Low crossover, the step back, 20-footer. It's good! 5 to shoot. Bridges has to back up behind the arc. 2 to shoot. Takes it left, kicks it in the corner. O'Neal just gets off the 3, and it's good! At the shot clock buzzer.
Barclays Bank is powering possible, proudly supporting Barclays Center and Brooklyn Nets basketball. And brought to you by Ticketmaster, Maimonides, and by Webull, official online brokerage partner of Barclays Center and the Brooklyn Nets.
Third game of a 5-game West Coast swing for the Brooklyn Nets in Denver to take on the defending champion Denver Nuggets. Denver 9-1 at home this year. The Nets at 13-10 overall. 7 of their last 9 are in the win column. And 1-1 on this trip so far. As we take a look at the injury update, it's brought to you by Maimonides Medical Center. The Nets will not have Dennis Smith Jr. for the rest of the trip. They thought maybe they could have him at some point, but Jacques Vaughn telling us before the game that but the time that he's missed, it's not really able to get him up to speed, even if they do get him healthy, and he won't join him on the West Coast trip. And last night was the first time where we thought they had the requisite defensive energy, even without their Energizer bunny on defense.
The guys are flying all over the floor. Also, Trendon Watford played very well. He's been playing very well as a backup point guard.
For Denver, they will be without Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Got a concussion in their last game against Chicago, and that's a guy they kind of lean on the defensive end.
He's terrific. And obviously Mike Malone, the coach of the Nuggets, is concerned about the Nets' three-point shooting. So not having KCP available can be a problem for the Nuggets.
They will get Jamal Murray back.
Yeah.
He didn't play in the Chicago game, but Murray, of course, just a deadly three-point shooter.
Deadly, really just everything. He's just a great, great player, and he playing along with Jokic is so dynamic. Listen, the Nuggets have played 25 games so far this year. Jamal Murray's only played in 11 of them. Injuries have been an issue for him, and certainly this year, but he's healthy tonight. He'll be out there, and certainly a challenge for the Nets defensively.
Well, take a look at the starting lineups. They're brought to you by Downtown Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. The Nets will go with their usual starting 5 of Spencer Dinwiddie, Cam Thomas, Nick Claxton, Cam Johnson, and Mikal Bridges. Cam Johnson got off to a great start, made every shot he took in the first half, had 15 points, didn't score in the second half of the game.
It's like everybody took turns being a great player last night in Phoenix, right? Everybody, now it's your turn, now you go, and offensively they took turns, defensively they're all together.
Well, Nikola Jokic is a perennial MVP candidate. He will be the man that the Nets have to contend with in this one. He's averaging 27.2 points a game, 12.6 rebounds a game, and 9.4 assists per game. 2-time MVP, Finals MVP last year. He averaged 30 points a game in the playoffs. 4-time All-NBA player, 5-time All-Star. The superlatives just go on and on for Nikola Jokic.
And they should. And he won a championship. And he's a winner. And everything about him. And the offense runs really through him. He's a point center. He might not bring it up, but everything runs through him. He's the fulcrum. He's the hub, whatever you want to call it. You got to be able to guard him effectively. But his passing ability is what beats you more than anything. Well, everything beats you, but his passing ability is ridiculous.
So the Nets and Nuggets meeting for the first time this season. Of course, last year the Nets won in this building. And looking to win for just the second time in a row for the first time in a decade here in Denver. Nets are going to wear their white uniforms with the black letters and numbers, Brooklyn arched across the chest in a simple font. The Nuggets are wearing dark blue with white letters and numbers, yellow letters across the chest, and yellow names on the back.
You know what's interesting about this game? For years, the Denver Nuggets would talk about altitude, and they would be the fastest-paced team in the NBA. What's unique right now, they are 27th in pace. Because why? Because Jokic doesn't get up and down the floor. And why would you want to make sure you have the best player in the league involved all the time? Conversely, the Nets want to come in here in the altitude and run the Nuggets. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can get that part of their game going.
Murray, Holiday, Justin Holiday, Nikola Jokic, Aaron Gordon, and Michael Porter Jr., the starters for Denver. As Brett Barnaky, Zach Zarba. It'll be Zach Zarba to step into the center circle. Barnaky.
What's that?
He owes me money.
Stripes, yeah.
Jokic wins the tip back. We're underway. As Aaron Gordon will hot dog it a little bit, moving up the left side, hands to Jokic. Weave it out top for Murray. Murray comes right, bounce to Jokic, right of the lane. Played by Claxton. Backing him down, Jokic turns, kick it out to Murray. He cuts left, gets to the paint, goes to the rim, laid it up and in.
Attacking the closeout, the kick-out pass of Jokic, and he was able to just drive right by. Easy finish.
Now Dinwiddie into the front court, right to left in the white, gives out of the right wing to Bridges. Bridges, guarded by Gordon, gives to Claxton, just inside the arc, near the Denver bench. Hands to Dinwiddie, circling around, under the basket. Out the other side of Cam Johnson, over to Cam Thomas. 5 to shoot. Takes it right, bumps at the elbow, backs it out. Cam Johnson, run out of time. Out to Dinwiddie for 3. It's short, no good, and bounds out of play. It'll belong to Denver.
Oh, the ball was moving for the Nets, but more importantly, the Denver defense was also. Nets, you want to move the basketball, but you want to be able to get the ball to the paint, pierce the paint. Make the defense rotate in, and so you can kick it out.
Murray gives it out top for Jokic. Caught it with one hand and handed it off in one motion to Murray. Bounce it out top now for Porter. Gives left to Jokic. Feeds a cutting Porter, and he dunks it. Jokic like Meadowlark Lemon.
Yeah, exactly. Right on the elbow right there, just putting on a clinic.
So now Bridges out of the right side. Veers left, working in the left corner. Cam Johnson, a 3. It's good. And the Nets are on the board. 4-3 Denver, 10:30 to go here in the first.
Denver, one of the best in the league at defending the three-point shot. Nets, one of the best in the league in taking and making the three-point shot. What's gonna win out?
Murray drives and kicks to Gordon. Back it out. Jokic at the foul line goes spinning on Claxton. Gets caught under the basket. Feeds out to the far side where a jumping Porter makes the grab. Driving along the baseline, cut off. Cam Johnson all over. Cross-court pass to Holiday. Right wing 3, no good with the shot clock winding down, and Claxton comes up with a rebound. Claxton handling up the right wing into the front court. Driving it on Jokic. Euro-step into the rim, missed the left-hand layup, and Jokic has it. He's running. Holding off Claxton. Gives right, Porter pulls up. Banker won't go. You heard a yell to accentuate the contact. That was from Gordon, and it draws a foul against Brooklyn.
Keep an eye on guys, even early. Sometimes the altitude gets you right away. I'm looking at Claxton right now, who played 33 minutes last night, who has some issues with conditioning. I know it's only a little over 2 minutes into the game, but you got to get to the point where you get that second win.
Murray out of the left side for Denver. Nuggets a 4-3 lead. 9:45 to go in the first. Takes it right, spins back left, fade away from the elbow is good for Jamal Murray.
Boy, that was a DIY right there, right? Do it yourself. He wasn't giving it to anybody.
Nets Cam Thomas into the front court, going right to left. Hesitation, right of the lane, jump pass back out to Dinwiddie. Spencer was cold for the first 3 quarters. Made big plays down the stretch last night in Phoenix. Pass out top, intercepted by Murray. Murray at the left side. Cross-court pass out of the right wing. Holiday an open 3. No good, too strong. Claxton with a rebound.
Nets want to push it, get it up and out.
Ahead to Thomas. Driving it on Jokic. Gets all the way to the rim and lays it up and in. Cam Thomas with a blow-by.
Excellent job. It was a kick-up pass by Dinwiddie that got the acceleration going for Cam Thomas.
6-5 Nuggets. Just over 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Gordon attacking the paint. Lost it in the crowd. Got it back and then laid it up and in.
Well, the physicality on the interior is an issue for the Nets, and Aaron Gordon and Jokic are going to want to take advantage of that. Claxton's a good player, but he's not physically, against the bigger, stronger guys. Has issues.
Claxton, middle of the paint, pass out Dinwiddie. Cuts left, Dinwiddie bumping in the lane with the leaner, and he banked it in from straight on at the dotted line.
Now, he went for the foul and didn't get the call, and the ball ended up going in.
At the University of Colorado nearby, Spencer Dinwiddie. And now we're going to get a whistle on the other end as Dinwiddie trying to fight Gordon down on the block and a foul on Spencer.
Early rotation, right? Early rotation. Substitutes coming in already. Dayron Sharp and Trendon Watford.
Replacing Dinwiddie and Claxton. Justin Holiday will inbound on the far side.
One of the holidays.
Yes, it is the holiday season, Kevin.
That's very good.
Jokic at the foul line. Pump fake. Sharp stays down. Spin out to the rim and lays it up and in.
Yeah, this is the clinic, right? He's going to put on a clinic. These young big men of the Nets, can they somewhat neutralize Nikola Jokic?
These whippersnappers.
Yeah, they're young whippersnappers.
Trendon Watford. Back it out to Bridges. Up top, Watford. Cuts right, hands to Bridges. Bridges got in the air, back to Watford. 8 to shoot. Finds Sharp in the high post, out to Bridges. Straight on 3. Is good. Mikal Bridges, who had 21 in his return to Phoenix last night, gets on the board here. Game tied at 10. 7:45 to go in the first.
Feels like the Nets are being outplayed. He's doing a solid job hitting some threes.
Murray, right wing 3 is good as Murray comes right back.
Yeah, Watford can't be caught behind screens. Murray hasn't played much, but he's shooting 45% from
in 11 games this year. Here's Thomas right of the lane, backs up, fade away at the baseline, is good. Cam Thomas is feeling it right now. He's got 6.
Yeah,
hasn't missed a shot.
Altitude can't keep him from getting buckets.
Might help him out tonight. Here's Murray. Baseline, fade away on the right is good. Jamal Murray also can't miss. 4 for 4. He's got 9 points.
Yeah, not a whole lot of rust with him right now.
15-12, Denver. 7:08 to go in the first. Cam Thomas, left of the lane, pulls up, jumper on the way, no good. Rebound is grabbed by Porter for Denver. Porter hands to Jokic, moves it left for Murray. Murray played by Thomas. Good matchup. Here's Murray in the lane with a leaner. It's no good. Rebounded by Thomas on the run. Ahead to Cam Johnson. Johnson 1-on-3. Had it poked loose from behind by Holiday. Then goes diving. Falls over Murray. Ball loose. Sharp comes up with it. Net still with it. Watford in the lane. Leaner over Jokic. It's good. Good hustle by Cam Johnson to keep that one alive.
Sure was. Right there. That was a highly motivating play for his teammates. And good job by the Nets. They don't feel like they're playing great right now, but it's a pretty good start by them.
Queens native, Seton Hall Prep alum Mike Malone calls a timeout here. Head coach of the Nuggets with 6:34 to go in the first quarter in Denver. Nuggets 15, Nets 14 on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Hey everybody, Brandon's here to hear from WFAN. And one thing that I know, I just turned 50 this year, former college athlete, being in shape and feeling alert and sharp on the air, I cannot sacrifice that. You know how I get there? HydroxyCut. And it's simple. HydroxyCut Hardcore provides a scientifically researched key weight loss complex which delivers the results you're looking for. So if you want to look good and feel good, HydroxyCut. Available at Walmart, Walmart.com or HydroxyCut.com. Stop sitting on the sideline and let's go. HydroxyCut. It's awesome.
Need a new roof? Choose Gunner Roofing with their price match guarantee. If you find a lower price, they'll match it. It's quick and simple. Find a lower price, let Gunner know. They verify to ensure comparable quality. They match the price so you pay the best price for the best service. Gunner Roofing, quality at the right price. Visit GunnerRoofing.com now.
Hey guys, are you ready to hit a home run with the very best Christmas gift for your special someone? Pajamagrams, famous naturally nude pajamas will make you a holiday hero for sure. So good that they sell out every year. Naturally nude pajamas are known for ultimate comfort and style. They're so soft and silky, better than lingerie with a curved, caressing fit. So here's the kicker, guys. When you order naturally nude pajamas today, you're going to get a free naturally nude nightie. That's a $75 savings on a very luxurious 2-in-1 complete gift. Better yet, with Pajamagram, you can even add gift packaging. So if you ask me, this is one easy holiday gift that is sure to make her extremely happy, and it's going to make you happy as well. Listen, we all know how good it feels to win, so why not win Christmas this year? Hurry to Pajamagram today for naturally nude pajamas before they sell out. That's naturally nude pajamas at Pajamagram.com.
Hi, this is Cam Thomas, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets Basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM, and the free Odyssey app.
6:34 to go in the first quarter in Denver. Nuggets a 15-14 lead over Brooklyn.
You know, we're not home right now, but did you catch that thing about the bull? The bull
running around Newark Penn Station. Yeah.
How about that?
Smartest bull ever.
Yeah, got out, right?
Escaped the slaughterhouse. He was like Shawshank Redemption. Did he carve a tunnel out from underneath?
Did he have a picture of I don't know what bull?
one of the
cows.
he had a Chick-fil-A ad. Here's Watford on the baseline.
He dug it out.
Up top, Thomas in the lane, jump pass out to the wing, deflected out of bounds by Murray.
That's too funny. Imagine the person who was that.
He had a guy on the inside, a bull on the inside that could get him anything he needed, and made his run and got out. Can you imagine being on the platform
and seeing that? I was watching.
Like you haven't gotten an alert. You don't know there's a bull on the loose. You just see a bull running down the street.
You know what people do is amazing. They don't run. They have to
pictures,
get the camera
right?
out.
Well, I think they knew he wasn't jumping on the platform.
Wait, oh no, I wouldn't have been. I'm not exactly going to go to a bus.
That was like a longhorn too, like a big horn.
I was like.
But he escaped, and now he's going to like a sanctuary.
Well, that'll teach the other bulls. You don't have to put up with it.
if those other bulls have cable, they're going to learn a lot. Pass across, stolen away. Holiday's got it. Bulls. The Bulls. Nuggets the other way. A ball deflected around. Nets come up with a steal.
Yeah,
the altitude is making us silly. Watford working right down the lane. Twists a shot over Jokic. No call. Shot didn't go. Nets still with it. O'Neal drives left down the lane. Leaves it off for Sharp. Powers one up. It won't go. Rebounded by Jokic.
Gotta finish that. You're right at the rack. Come on.
Jokic left to right into the front court. Down low to Gordon. Taps it back to Jokic. No look in the corner. Porter. Cut off. Hooks it out top. Jokic, another one-handed catch. It's like Odell Beckham. Down low to Porter. Missed the layup. Rebounded by Sharp for Brooklyn. Now Watford up the right side of the floor. Nets down 1. 5.5 to go in the first. Bridges mishandle it. A steal. Jokic long pass ahead to Holiday. Uncontested for a two-hand slam.
There are many weaknesses in Mikal Bridges' game, but he can be careless with the basketball, and teams know that. And when he puts it on the deck, they go after it.
Nets had 7 turnovers last night.
Yeah, it was
3 already here in the first quarter. Front court now. Watford gives it out top. Sharp moves it left for Bridges. Back to Watford. Straight on between the circles. Coming left, snaps it left for Bridges. He'll shoot a 3. It's good. Mikal Bridges with his second made three-pointer. He is over 50% over the last month.
You just think it's going in every time he shoots the ball. And that, again, it's a terrific three-point shooting team against Denver who guards the three-point line exceptionally well.
Game's out at 17, 4:45 to go in the first.
The only way you can beat Jokic is to really make a bunch of threes. Let's be honest.
Jokic gives it up for Gordon. Gordon left to the lane. Turns, runs into a double team and Sharp. A wild reverse won't go, but a 24-second shot clock violation against the Nuggets.
And a very good verticality right there by Daron Sharp, not coming down on the arms of Aaron Gordon. You know what else I was thinking? How about the traffic report on that? Who's that? Karen Stewart? I love when she gets angry.
She has that little attitude about the report. Imagine that. She's got to report the delays today.
And we got
come on.
We got 45 at the GW, and
just when you saw it all, we get a bull. A bull now is going to disrupt train service in New Jersey. Is that the most New Jersey thing ever?
Yeah. That's funny.
It's happened a bunch of times in Texas, but just never in New Jersey. Here's Sharp right of the lane. Back it out top for O'Neal. O'Neal, cut off, skip pass, over the head of a jumping Dorian Finney-Smith and out of bounds. Fourth net turnover.
Yeah, right. I mean, this is that's got to value that ball. Do a better job.
Dorian Finney-Smith, who, by the way, was questionable for tonight with a bruised knee, but he is playing.
No surprise there. That guy is a winner.
Yeah. Now Jokic moves into the front court. Peyton Watson is checked into the game. We get a whistle and a foul away from the play against the Nets.
Nets got to do what they did even last night. Remember, they were struggling with the Phoenix Suns early on, or it was tough. And then when the Suns had to go to their bench, Nets were able to gain a nice advantage. Nets got to do the same here against the Denver Nuggets. They got to win the non-Jokic minutes, that's for sure. Kristen Brown on the floor.
Julian Strawther.
I had to work in that. It's like me with straw. Straw and then thur.
Strawther handling. Give it down low to Jokic. Turn around, fade away. Good for Nikola Jokic.
These guys aren't missing, and yet the Nets are only down 2. It's a strange start. It's the value of the three-point shot, and take care of the ball, Nets.
Cam Thomas working up top. spin out, cut off by Jokic, out top. Watson, right of the lane, jump stop, leaner, a lot of contact, no call, rebound loose, and picked up by the Nuggets in transition. Watson gets it inside and gets a dunk with two hands. That is Peyton Watson at a UCLA second-year man at a timeout called by Brooklyn.
I presume.
Oh, boy. 3:25 to go first quarter. 21-17 Nuggets. Back after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action, goals into growth, and empowering our clients with financial solutions that deliver results. Barclays, powering possible.
No one works harder to improve the health of Brooklyn than Maimonides Health.
It's my go-to.
With 3 hospitals, 90 convenient locations, and over 1,800 doctors, Maimonides is more than a medical center.
It's my confidence.
Whether you have an everyday health need or seek expertise from a specialist at our Centers of Excellence, Maimonides will always provide the best possible care for the people of Brooklyn.
My home.
My choice.
Maimonides.
Whoa, what is that?
What, the carolers?
No, not them. You don't feel that?
If you mean the snow falling, then yes.
No, that's not it. There's something magic in the air.
Ah, magic. Sort of like the chance to gift up to $1 million with the New York Lottery's Holiday Scratch-Off game. Here, I got this one for you.
Giving is in the air. Gift up to $1 million with Holiday Scratch-Off games from the New York Lottery. Please gift responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call the Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Brooklyn's most exciting winter destination is here. Introducing New York City's newest ice rink, Glide at Brooklyn Bridge Park. At Glide, visitors can skate underneath the historic Brooklyn Bridge while taking in iconic views of the Manhattan skyline. Glide is open every day, is located in Brooklyn Bridge Park, and is easily accessible by subway, bus, and ferry. For tickets and more information, visit us at glidebk.com.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action, goals into growth, and empowering our clients with financial solutions that deliver results. Barclays, powering possible.
What's up? This is Dorian Finney-Smith, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on The Fan, 101.9 FM, and the Brooklyn Nets app.
New Yorkers clash on Wednesday, December 20th at a Battle of the Boroughs as your Brooklyn Nets face the New York Knicks. Lock in tickets at BrooklynNets.com and Ticketmaster today. 3:25 to go in the first quarter. Denver with a 21-17 lead over the Nets. Chris Carino and Tim Capstraw with you in Denver.
Nets got to take care of the ball better. Defense has got to be sharper. They played strictly just straight up man-to-man so far. I'm waiting for them to shuffle the deck a little bit, mix it up.
He feeds Claxton, middle of the paint, spinning to the rim, and lays it in softly off the window using the left hand, Nick Claxton.
How about that? He was about 10 feet away from the basket and just made a big step and was able to finish.
Now Brown in the game.
Yeah, dying to say Braun, right?
Christian Brown. Feet inside of Jokic, and a foul is called. Brown is spelled B-R-A-U-N, like my shaver, but that you call it Braun. This is Brown out of Kansas in his second season. Played 76 games as a rookie, 6 starts. Very tight with Jalen Wilson. That's a rookie.
Yep, teammates.
There's Jokic. They were really good friends. Jokic.
There's the
double. Out of the lane, pass back door. Holiday spinning inside and lays it up and in. Excuse me, that was our guy Peyton Watson, I presume.
Yes, and Jokic, you double him, and he gets rid of the ball so beautifully to teammates. You know exactly where to cut.
23-19 Denver. 2.5 to go in the first. Claxton tried to pass to O'Neal, sailed it too far to the left and out of bounds. The Nets with their 5th turnover of this first quarter.
And really uncharacteristic turnovers, like throwing the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been a turnover.
And just throwing it high and out.
Unforced error.
Very good. Thanks for straightening me out.
DeAndre Jordan coming into the game. He's been playing a lot lately. Praised by Michael Malone before the game for his leadership. He is in the game right now. He has appeared in 8 of the last 9 after playing just once in the first 16. Straight on 3 is good. for Reggie Jackson, swinging for the fences and causing Jacques Vaughn to call a timeout. With 2:19 to go here in the first, Nuggets take a 26-19 lead over Brooklyn. We're going to keep it here as the Nuggets, a little bit of a run to open up a 7-point lead, their largest lead.
Yeah, well, Nets are contributing to their own demise right now in the early going. They're not valuing the basketball, and the Nuggets are knocking down shots. I mean, they're shooting at a high clip.
63%.
63. Nets defense has got to come alive. It's early. It's got to see if they can keep this game manageable for a while, and then see if what they can do. Jokic is obviously a big time problem, and most, like we talked about, it's mostly his passing that will hurt you the most. He's got 5 assists already. It's one thing to be great and put up numbers. It's another thing to be great and make all your teammates better, and that's the beauty of Nikola Jokic. He just makes everybody about him better. And we talk so much about the Nets evaluations of how they evaluated their talent, and they've made them a very competitive group so far, and how Sean Marks did an amazing job, even when he first took over in the job. How about Nikola Jokic being a second-round draft pick?
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Second-round pick who didn't even come over to the NBA right after he was drafted. He stayed in the Adriatic League and won the MVP of that league in 2015. 26-19. Nuggets on top. 2:15 to go. We're in the first quarter. Dinwiddie into the front court. Goes right on an O'Neal screen. Back to O'Neal straight on. Moves in left. Ends up in the corner where Bridges shoots a 3. It's short. Weak side rebound controlled by Finney Smith. He'll back it out to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie driving it on Jackson. Around him going to the rim. Missed the scoop. Rebounded by Brown. Brown racing up the right side of the floor. Top of the arc. Gives right to Watson. Watson comes left to the foul line. High, low, down low to DeAndre Jordan, but is broken up by Bridges and controlled by Brooklyn.
Got to win these minutes with Jokic sitting down.
Bridges out of the right side. Picked up by Brown in a switch. Coming left top of the key. He's got Jordan on him now. Looking to take him off the dribble. Drives it right. Felt the contact. Scoop one up, no good, but a foul on DeAndre Jordan of the Nuggets.
Both of these teams are in the bottom of the NBA in free throw attempts. This could be a very quick game. I don't know what your reservations are later, but you can get this game. This is the first free throws of the game, and it's not that surprising.
We don't have a flight to catch.
No, we don't have a flight to catch. But 30th in the NBA, or the 26th are the Nuggets in attempts, and as Mikal Bridges misses that one, misses the first free throw. And the Nets are 28th in attempts at about 20 per game. Both teams around 20 attempts per game. Nets shoot it better. Nuggets are not a good free throw shooting team, especially Aaron Gordon, who's around 50%.
Free throw is good for Bridges. He's got 8 here in the first quarter. He's had 20 or more in 7 consecutive games. Nets trail by 6 with a minute 20 to go before the end of the first quarter. Reggie Jackson up top, working on Finney Smith. Pulls up from 17, missed it off the heel. Rebounded though by Watson. Watson out to the corner and gives it up to the corner where Strother can't hit. And now the Nets go right to left into the front court. Spin out. Cam Johnson getting down the lane, going downhill with a reverse, no good. Rebounded by Strother. On the move. Drives and kicks to the corner. Watson a 3. No good. Rebounded by Brown with one hand. Spins up a shot that goes off the side of the rim, and Dinwiddie with a rebound. Nets into the front court. Dinwiddie handling out of the right side. Pulls up from 3. No good, but he got fouled. Fouled by Reggie Jackson, and Dinwiddie's going to shoot 3 free throws.
The Nets look stuck in the mud, don't they? They just don't. Nothing feels like they're just spinning their wheels right now. Stuck in
the snow.
Stuck in the snow or whatever. Stuck in the altitude right now. They are. You can tell they played not only a hard game last night, but an emotional one, and they don't have much right now. Can they just keep hanging around in this game? This is one you just want it to get away from you, so you're playing too far uphill.
Free throw. The first 2 free throws missed by Spencer Dinwiddie, a guy who is pretty reliable from the free throw line at 79%. The third on the way is good, so it only makes 1 out of 3. 26-22 Denver. 41.8 seconds to go. Clock never started, so the officials have to blow the whistle. And then they're saying he never touched the ball. That's what Mike Malone
Mike Malone could hear him.
Sorted out.
Yeah, trying to figure out what the purpose of
Spencer Dinwiddie and DeAndre Jordan had a little fun. Jordan wouldn't give the ball up. Dinwiddie tried to get away from him, of course, playfully tugging at the ball.
Oh.
And it's going to be a little hack at Jordan.
I was wondering if we might see some of this.
That's why Mike Malone was upset, saying they never touched the ball.
Yeah, thank you.
It would have been
before.
away from the ball.
Away from the play foul.
Away from the play foul. So Jordan at the line, and he airballs the free throw.
I like this a lot, Jock Vaughn, and it gives you a 2-for-1 going back the other way. That is a good idea right here.
Now the crowd trying to be supportive of DeAndre Jordan. He's 36% this year, 11 of 32. Missed the second short. O'Neal with a rebound.
Love the strategic things that are going on with the Nets lately.
Dinwiddie driving it into Jordan. A bump and a floater, no good. Rebounded by Strother.
Can't finish anything around the basket, the Nets.
Jackson front court for Denver. Reggie Jackson moves it left. Braun cuts baseline. Cut off by O'Neal. Has to retreat. Strother gives it up for Jackson. 8 to shoot. Jackson coming right. Working against Cam Johnson. Drives baseline. Right hand scoop. Rolls in for Reggie Jackson.
He has been a revelation this year. He's really playing well.
Jackson averaging 14 a game. Dinwiddie out of the right side. Final seconds of the first quarter. Up top O'Neal. Pump fake. Moves right. Gets it off. The three won't go. And the first quarter comes to an end here in Denver. Nets down 28-22 at the end of one. We'll come back for the second quarter in Ball Arena right after this on The Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
The holidays are upon us. And all the people in your life need a happy place to come and be together.
And
all you have to do is point. And all of your clutter, junk will disappear. And you'll have a big, open, happy home where you can get together with all the people you love.
Now I get it.
Out with the dull, lifeless junk.
In with sparkling, lively people.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
Unleash the delight.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
Downtown Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is redefining the rehabilitation experience. Whatever your age or medical condition, Downtown Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center will be there to nurture your body, mind, and spirit. Their award-winning premier facility provides you with an unsurpassed level of care. Whether you need short-term or long-term care or 24-hour nursing services, Downtown Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is there to put you and your loved ones first. Call 718-636-1000 to schedule a tour today. That's 718-636-1000.
'Twas a hectic holiday night, and the season's hottest toy was nowhere in sight. I was dashing downtown in my Nissan Rogue when a delivery truck turned my night around. With no time to lose, I drove straight into the frosty night. But this isn't a classic holiday tale. It's a Nissan sales event ad. A little snow is no match for my intelligent all-wheel drive.
Now get up to $1,000 year-end bonus cash on popular models on top of existing offers.
When I got my hands on the last toy, my smile was bright. Better hurry. You don't want to miss this holiday delight.
Shop your local Nissan store or at NissanUSA.com today. Intelligent all-wheel drive is an available feature. Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. $1,000 year-end bonus cash available on 2023 Armada. $500 year-end bonus cash available on 2023 Rogue Frontier Murano. Year-end bonus cash valid 12/1/23 through 1/2/24. Available on lease and purchase. Must take delivery from new dealer stock. See dealer for details. Subject to residency restrictions.
Hi, this is Jacques Vaughn, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on The Fan, 101.9 FM, and the Brooklyn Nets app.
Chris Carino and Tim Capstraw back with you in Denver. Nuggets a 28-22 lead over the Nets. Start of the second quarter here at Ball Arena. Third game of a 5-game trip. Nets 1-1 on the trip, coming off a win last night in Phoenix. The trip will continue on Saturday night at Golden State, and then Monday against the Utah Jazz in Salt Lake City, where you go back into the altitude.
Yeah, but that's like the JV game compared to here.
I don't think it's that much.
No,
less
it's not. It doesn't have the same rep, and they don't brag about it. You know, they don't have something that says 4,028 feet or whatever it's supposed to be.
Right now, the officials are talking to both Jacques Vaughn and Michael Malone. And again, we're a mile high in the arena, so we can't tell what's going on down there. But Zach Zarba having a long conversation with both of them. Not sure what this is about. Can't even look at our replay monitor right now to see if we could notice anything that's going on. Now there's a delay. Players are just sort of milling around.
Yeah, I'm not
helping
a lot. I'm not helping a lot right now.
Zach Zarba and Brent Bardeke are talking to the scores table. The score hasn't changed. 28-22 Denver.
It feels like it was worse than that. But is there a technical foul or something going on now?
We need Zach to get on the mic.
Come on, Mac. Zach, he doesn't avoid the mic.
Broadcasters, but Zach, we're going to need you to come up here to the hockey press box and explain this, please. You're explaining it to the Altitude Network. You're explaining it to the
foul at 41.8 is an away from the play foul.
There you go. So what we
talked about happened.
So it should have been a free throw in the ball.
Yeah, because the ball wasn't inbounded yet.
But now you played 41 seconds after that.
I guess it's correctable. When you go into the quarter, I did not know that.
So the technical free throw is good by Reggie Jackson.
That's when Spencer Dinwiddie remembered DeAndre Jordan. He intended to hack a DeAndre. You have to wait till the ball comes inbounds. He didn't wait. He went and grabbed him before the ball was entered. That was the big problem.
And he didn't realize that they were walking the dog. They were letting the ball roll up the floor. He didn't realize that it hadn't been touched yet. So Claxton gives to Bridges. Bridges finds Claxton in the middle of the paint. Goes spinning with a hook, and it's blocked by DeAndre Jordan. But Claxton gets it back, gives to Thomas. Baseline pull-up is good for Cam Thomas.
Good presence of mind by Claxton. And again, if you just need a bucket, Cam Thomas ready to go tonight.
29-24 Denver. 30 seconds into the second quarter. Jackson up top, played by Bridges. This is a foul away from the play on Cam Johnson. He ran into Peyton Watson along the baseline. So Julian Strother will inbound the ball. Strother, in the game against Atlanta the other night, had a season-high 22 points. He tied a franchise rookie record with 6 made threes. He's only made 27 on the year. A driving Jackson can't hit, but DeAndre Jordan cleans up the miss, and Denver takes a 31-24 lead with 11:14 to go in the second. Now Thomas will back it out to Dinwiddie. Moves it to Thomas out of the right wing. Driving it on Peyton on Watson. The foul is called against Peyton Watson.
He seems energized right now, Cam Thompson. Nets need him. This might be one of those games where he's got to carry him early, and I really like his approach right there, just going at the defense and saying, let's level this game out. I'm going to get to the free throw line. Last night he came back. It took him a while to get back into the flow of things. He's moving so much better now, but misses the free throw.
He was 8 for 8 from the line last night, so he got there quite a bit.
And made the 2 big free throws at the end.
Yep.
They asked him about it. He said, free throws. Come on, lighten up. And he just missed.
Cam doesn't get too high or low. Free throws in and out.
Yeah, could have been a problem last night if those were the free throws.
Yeah, missed 2 free throws. Now in the lane, Watson out to Strother. Strother right of the lane with a leaner, and it's good for Strother out of Gonzaga. Yeah. Julian Strother, 29th pick this year by Indiana, and then moved here to Denver. Clacks it up top, hands to Bridges. Cross court, Johnson. Johnson drives left baseline. Off balance, fade away. Good for Cam Johnson.
Get him going. This group's got to get energized. See if they're going to change up defenses at us. Is it 2-3? Finally 2-3, Chris.
Baseline drive. Ends up in the hands of Watson. Right corner 3, no good. Weak side rebound. Grabbed by Denver. But it's taken away by Brooklyn. Claxton with a steal. Ahead now to Dinwiddie in the front court. Dinwiddie holds. Back it out Johnson. Bounce pass corner to Thomas. Thomas across the lane. Twists a pass out. Right corner. Bridges open. Three is short. And the rebound snatched down by Watson for Denver. Watson to the front court of the left side. Back it out top for Reggie Jackson. Driving it on Bridges. Behind the back dribble. Cuts right. Stins. Foul line. Fade away. Rolls around. Comes off. No good. Rebounded by the Nets. It's Dinwiddie.
Can they push the pace? Or are guys laboring, getting up the floor? Claxton looks struggling.
Dinwiddie trapped. Feeds Claxton. Middle of the paint. Goes spinning. Try to avoid Jordan. Hit the side of the backboard. Rebounded by Strother. Long pass ahead. Payton's got it. Payton Watson. Don't back it up top. Strother handle. Strother weaving. Right of the lane. Right hand screw. Blocked by Claxton and controlled by Cam Thomas for Brooklyn.
That's the beauty of the 2-3. You got Claxton down low.
Thomas bumping in the lane with a floater in traffic. It won't go. Rebounded by Christian Brown. Brown on the move. Middle of the pack. Into the front court. Taking it all the way to the ring. Scoops it off the window. No good. Defended well by Claxton, who's really gassed right now.
He is so gassed.
Dinwiddie driving it left. A bump. A right-hand scoop off the window is good. And a timeout called by Denver.
And Jacques Vaughn saying, this game is, we're hanging in this game, and we are really, really struggling. Boy, Claxton needs a break.
9:05 to go. Second quarter in Denver. Nuggets 33, Nets 28. On the Fan, Sports Radio 101.9 FM, and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action, and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
It's more fun to be here live to see the Brooklyn Nets hit the court. And when you need tickets, Ticketmaster's got you covered with a wide selection of seats available for every game. As the official ticket marketplace of the Brooklyn Nets and the NBA, Ticketmaster gives you more ways to find your perfect seat, whether you're making plans in advance or heading to the game last minute. And if your plans change, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell or transfer your tickets. Plus, mobile tickets make getting in on game day a breeze. Buy or sell tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Nets. Brooklyn, how you feeling? Don't get benched by illness or injury. Book at-home urgent care at DocGoNow.com. DocGo On Demand is in-network with major insurance plans, bringing you the same high-quality medical care as a walk-in clinic at about the same cost. When your home team needs an assist, book an on-demand house call at DocGoNow.com. DocGo On Demand. Urgent care reinvented. This message is sponsored by Ambulance by DocGo, the official ambulance service of the Brooklyn Nets, New York Liberty, and Barclays Center.
We're making spirits bright at the JCPenney Super Saturday Sale. Hurry in store this Saturday for a coupon giveaway while they last. You can get $10, $100, or even $500 off your entire purchase. Doors open at 9 a.m., so you have more time to shop thousands of doorbusters store-wide. Discover can't-miss deals on top brands like Adidas, Levi's, Disney, and Cuisinart. Wrap up your list in one easy trip. JCPenney. Make your holidays count. Coupon valid on select styles 12/16 only. Exclusions apply. Giveaway in-store only. Must be 18 or older. See store or jcp.com for details.
What's poppin', y'all? It's Nick Claxton, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball with Chris and the Kappa on the Fan.
Hey, Net fans, the 23-24 City Edition uniforms have arrived, designed by renowned Brooklyn-based artist Cause, and created for the borough. Shop the collection at netstore.com and in-store at Brooklyn Fanatics, located on Flatbush Avenue. 9:05 to go. Second quarter in Denver. Nuggets a 33-28 lead over Brooklyn.
And Jalen Wilson enters the game now for the Nets, Chris. A little interesting. That's going to go 2-2-1. Extended pressure. See if they go back to the 2-3.
Jalen Wilson got his first NBA points in the game in Sacramento the other night, playing in garbage time. Strother going down Jackson going down the lane. Switched hands in midair and got the lay-in. Reggie Jackson's always been a really strong driver.
He's an excellent driver.
Yes. 35-28 Denver. 8:39 to go in the second. Driving inside, Cam Thomas going right into the chest of DeAndre Jordan and scoring inside.
Getting it done. He's getting after it.
Strong driver as well.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's up to 8 points.
Jackson now handling in the dark blue for Denver, going left to right. Pass on the wing, a defensive 3-second call against Day'Ron Sharpe, who just checked into the game.
He's trying to show the officials exactly where he was, how he got out in 2.9 seconds. That's how much time you got.
Not 3?
Not 3. 2.9. You got to cleanse yourself. That's the kind of, you got to cleanse yourself out of the lane.
The officials aren't using any kind of a stopwatch or a digital watch.
It's by feel.
Yeah. That 2.9 is not exact science. Reggie Jackson at the line to shoot the technical free throw, wearing goggles and a thick white headband. He's got a white T-shirt underneath his blue jersey as the free throw is good.
He's really revitalized his career. I mean, he's been a good player here. He was a good and this year really stepping up with the absence of Jamal Murray. Jokic is back.
Reggie Jackson started the year last year with the Clippers. Ended up coming to Denver, playing 16 regular season games, and then in the playoffs. Jokic back in, top of the key, gives to Jackson. Foul line leaner, no good. Rebounded by Sharp. Now gives to Dinwiddie, right to left into the front court.
And runs some play. Cam Thomas is the one net that looks confident and energized right now. He's got the ball.
He's got it right wing. He'll shoot a 3. It's short. And a rebound taken by the Nuggets. Jokic, top of the key, hands to Porter. Coming right. Right corner it goes. Watson, he'll back it out to Jokic at the foul line. 10 to shoot. Jokic spins all the way around. Does the hokey pokey and then shoots the jumper and knocks it down.
If you didn't know he was like over 7 feet, he'd look like an old guy at the park playing and just destroying people.
There's Thomas under the basket for the Nets. Out to Jalen Wilson, the rookie. Up top now to Dinwiddie. 8-point lead for the Nuggets. 7:20 to go. We're in the second. Dinwiddie out of the left side. Cross-court pass, telegraphed, and deflected away by Reggie Jackson, but he couldn't control it. It goes out of bounds. 3 to shoot for Brooklyn. Watford coming into the game, replacing Dinwiddie.
Who can give you some extra juice? Can a guy like Jalen Wilson step in and just kind of make some plays right now? Nets need some help right now.
I thought we might have seen Jalen Wilson contribute more early in the season, but the Nets have been very deep.
He's had some good games out in Long Island.
Bridges left to the lane with a fadeaway. Good as the shot clock expired. He hit it over Jokic, and that is that patented Bridges falling back into the left of the paint, knocks down the jumper.
I can't believe he can get it there all the time, right? He's fading away so much, and he's never short.
Murray out of the right, up top to Jokic. Given plenty of space. Goes down low to Gordon, out of the right. Murray at 3. It's good for Jamal Murray.
Boy, they make you pay for any mistake you're making. Trendon Watford backed off of Murray, and the ball went right back to him.
Now it's the Nets handling. Bridges along the baseline. Bridges comes out the near side. Bridges behind the arc. He'll back it out top for Wilson. Now hands to Thomas. Thomas, top of the arc, coming left. He's trapped. Maneuvering around it. Baseline floater. It won't go. Tip won't go. Jokic to the rebound. Jokic had his arm deflected as he tried to get it up the floor. And a foul is called against Cam Thomas.
And Mike Malone wants to see if it's a take foul. I think it's going to be. I think Day'Ron Sharp pushed him from behind.
Well, also,
all the players were in front.
I believe it was on Cam Thomas, and that it was Sharp. You're right, it was Sharp, but I thought Cam Thomas was making a play on the ball.
Exactly.
41-32. Nuggets by 9. 6:19 to go here in the second. Top of the key, Murray jumper. No good. It's short. Rebounded by Watford. Watford up the left side of the floor. Drifts between the circles now. Goes out to the far side. Snaps it back to Thomas between the circles. The former LSU teammates. They move it around the left side. Wilson to the baseline. Cut off. Hands back Bridges. Back to Jalen Wilson. Cuts right. In the lane. The rookie with a runner. It won't go. Rebound deflected. And run down by Wilson in the corner. Backs it out. Thomas cuts left. Cam left of the lane. Twisting runner. Blocked out of bounds by Gordon.
Nets aren't getting 3-point shots off. Their success rate in the paint is not there either. They've only attempted 7 threes. They've got to be able to get the ball to the paint and start spraying it around, making extra passes. They're not getting enough rhythm threes right now. The defense of the Nuggets has been impressive.
Trendon Watford is going to inbound. Bridges and Thomas go to the bench. We get Cam Johnson and Finney Smith back in the game. Cam, trapped, gives it up left. Finney Smith, left baseline. Muscling his way inside with a leaner that won't go. Sharp keeps it alive, and Finney Smith comes up and then he backs it out. He'll turn, shoot a 3. No good. Too strong. Sharp again, keeping it alive. Watford with a rebound. Nets another opportunity. Out to Johnson. Up top, Watford on the right. Watford, cross court, left side. Finney-Smith, run off the line. Feeds Sharp, middle of the paint. He couldn't handle it. Denver gets a steal. They go running. Murray down the lane, avoiding Watford. Spins one up, and it rolls off. No good. Nets get the rebound. Right to left, they go in the white. Watford, right of the lane. Moving in the paint. Spins a pass out. Jalen Wilson on the catch. Gives it up in the corner to Watford. Watford had it deflected back out of bounds by Justin Holiday with 5:04 to go here in the second. 41-32 Denver.
Only 32 points right now for the Nets. It looks like they're trying. They're just not able to complete things, and the step slow, stuck in the mud. It just is the way it is right now.
Inbound up top for Cam Johnson. Moves it left for Finney-Smith. Cuts right. Top of the key. Out of the right, Cam Johnson. Attacking the paint. Bounce pass to Sharp. Spins up a left hook over Jokic. It won't go. Jokic with a two-handed rebound. Pushing it ahead to Murray up the right side of the floor. Murray for Denver in the dark blue going left to right. Gives to Jokic top of the key. Jokic turns. Fires. Missed it short. Rebound corralled by Jalen Wilson. The rookie out of Kansas. Into the front court. Hands to Watford. Watford stepped through in the lane. Twisting runner. It won't go. Rebound grab by Jokic. We've been stuck on 41-32 for a while. Denver on top. 4.5 to go in the second. Holiday, left wing three, no good. Jokic a one-handed rebound, and then lost the handle out of bounds, and then puts his hands over his head as if to say, I can't believe what I just did. Ball will belong to Brooklyn.
And Nets fortunate right now. They are not finishing anything around the basket. Their success rate, they're shooting 38%. They're lucky they're doing that. All the plays in the paint have been missed. I know in the first quarter they are 4 of 11. I'm trying to get the updated numbers. But, boy, they are really struggling to finish in the paint.
Front court now up top. It's Cam Thomas. Gives left to Sharp. Straddles the arc. Hands back to Finney-Smith. He drives left. Runs into a crowd of Nuggets, and a foul is called against one of them. It's Murray.
Well, the defensive strategy of the Nuggets is working out fine right now because the one fear Mike Malone had, the coach, was the Nets would be able to get some threes off, and they could beat them with the three ball. And the Nets just haven't been able to get loose at that line.
Cam Johnson cuts right, working around the right side. Finney-Smith driving along the baseline, feeds inside to Sharp. Sharp's leaner went in and out, no good. Jokic with a rebound. Jokic pirouetting, gets into the front court. Porter, the extra pass for Gordon at the rim, and a double clutch behind the back two-hand slam for Aaron Gordon. And a timeout called by Brooklyn as the Nuggets have pushed the lead to 11, their largest lead of the night.
And it all began with an interior miss again. Day'Ron Sharp, the ball went in and out, and the Nuggets are out running the floor.
Timeout, 3:51 to go before halftime. Nuggets 43, Nets 32 on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Are you the type of person who always expects a little more out of life? Then it might be time for the 2024 Kia Telluride X Pro. With its gloss black grille and amber headlights, this SUV is stylish enough to stand out in any setting. With its high-end tech and surround view monitor, it's equipped to make your life easier in all different ways. With seating for 7 people and second-row captain's chairs, it's comfortable enough to have you always dreaming of your next excursion. And with its impressive ground clearance, upgraded traction control system, and all-terrain tires, it's rugged and capable enough that the trip doesn't have to end when the pavement does. With all of these premium features and more, there's no doubt the Telluride X Pro can take you beyond your expectations. And beyond that, the 2024 Kia Telluride X Pro. Welcome to a new elevation. To learn more, visit kia.com/Telluride today. Kia, movement that inspires.
This week, the Fan is your chance to win a holiday golf getaway to Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. Tune in Friday for your chance at the ultimate gift, the gift of Florida. You and 3 friends can stay 3 nights at Sawgrass Marriott Golf Resort and Spa. This unforgettable getaway is just a short distance from Jacksonville with 4 sparkling pools and direct access to the beach. You and your guests will also have the chance to play a round of golf at either TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, home of the Players' Championship, and the infamous Island Green, one of the most photographed, challenging, and exciting golf holes in the world, or your shot at Dyes Valley, one of Northeast Florida's top courses, where any skill level will be challenged with its fairways, sweeping greens, and water that come into play upon every hole. This Friday, listen for your shot and win. Take gift giving from expected to extraordinary with a Florida golf vacation that offers so much more. An experience they'll truly remember, the gift of Florida.
WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1, New York. Always live on the Free Odyssey app.
Hi, this is Cam Johnson, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM in the Brooklyn Nets app.
Denver methodically opening up an 11-point lead here in the second quarter. 3:48 to go in the second. Nets have it on the white going right to left. Dinwiddie in the front court of the right wing. Out top, Cam Johnson. Three on the way. No good. And rebounded by Denver.
Boy, Nets, we always talk about it closing out a quarter. Boy, the Nets need to close this one out to feel better about themselves going into the half.
Jokic handles top of the arc, going to shoot the three. Missed it short. The rebound grabbed by Porter. Out of the left, Murray a three. That won't go. Rebounded finally by Claxton for the Nets. Ahead now, Dinwiddie, up the left side of the floor.
A lot of blitzing going on Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie a drive, throws it at the rim. Claxton got shoved and a foul on Jokic.
There's been a whole lot of blitzing of the high screen and roll game, and they put the ball in the hands of Claxton or Daron Sharp on the short roll quite a bit. That has been the strategy of the Nuggets. And then they're staying at home with the guys on the perimeter. Put a lot of pressure on the bigs, whether it be Claxton or Daron Sharp, to make some plays in the paint and a high post.
Jokic called for his first foul. Thomas down low to Claxton. Jump pass out of the wing. Ends up in Thomas's hands. Straight on three. No good, too strong. Rebounded though by Finney-Smith. Pass deflected. Thomas able to grab it though for the Nets. Gets in the paint. Kick it to the corner. Johnson a three. In and out. No good. Rebounded by Murray.
Wow, what a tough night.
Front court now. Murray out of the left side. Murray weaving through defenders, top of the key, backs up, pulls up, shot won't go, too strong, rebounded by Dinwiddie.
Yeah, Nets are fortunate the Nuggets aren't just lighting it up.
Nets only have about 2 points over the last 6 minutes. Claxton under the basket at a bad angle. Pump fake, got Jokic to bite, and then laid it up and in.
Excellent job. He thought he was going one way, came back to the left side, and was able to finish.
43-34 Denver, 2:20 to go before halftime.
Straight man-to-man by the Nets. They're going to play drop defense.
Murray, left of the circle, back it out Jokic, driving it into Claxton, and Claxton called for the foul.
Jokic kind of figures out what the team needs. You know, if they don't need him to score, be a distributor. Seeing what's going on right now, he says, I better get the ball and be aggressive. Goes right into the body of Claxton.
Low-scoring second quarter. Nuggets have outscored the Nets 15-12 here in the quarter with 2:14 left.
Yeah.
Free throw by Jokic is good. His first free throw attempts of the game.
And Nets with 34 points, you could easily think they could be down 25 right now, 20-25. And some of these nights in the NBA, the way people score.
Free throw by Jokic is good. 45-34. Denver on top. 2:09 to go here in the second. Dinwiddie out of the right side. No look inside. Claxton caught at a bad angle. Has to move out and shoot a hook, and it's good for Nick Claxton over Jokic.
He's got a lot of tools, man. That guy can finish in a lot of different ways, Claxton. But he's going to be backed down by Jokic right now. Don't foul.
Feeds inside to Gordon, and Gordon laid it in, and he got fouled by Cam Thomas.
Jokic upset there was no calls made on Claxton as he was trying to be physical. Jokic, again, he beats you with the pass. And Aaron Gordon is an elite cutter. He's an elite cutter. He always could cut well, but at a different level now, knowing you're going to get the passes from a guy like Jokic.
Jokic, another guy that's on the all-complainers.
Oh, yeah. You know what? And he got thrown out the other night, right?
Yeah, twice this year.
You know what it reminded me of? When there was a period of time when I was a pretty good coach, and it was a small window. But I had 4 players from Serbia, right?
Yeah.
And he's Serbian. And I had this one player, Misha Mutajic, right?
Yes.
And he would swear at me all the time, but it would be in Serbian. Right?
So it didn't have the same impact.
I would be over, what's he saying? And everybody say, well, I know it's not good.
Here's Dinwiddie after the free throw by Gordon. Watford.
That's what he's got to do.
Pass across, deflected away. Murray with a steal. Murray up the left side. Jamal Murray jump pass out of the wing. To Porter for three. It's no good. And Claxton trailing the play gets the rebound. 48-36 Denver. Minute 24 to go in the second. Dinwiddie to the baseline. Poked loose out of bounds. It'll remain net ball. So why doesn't Jokic just curse out the officials in Serbia?
That's what he's got to do. Just go off. And and the refs would look at me and want to give my guy a technical, and they'd be like, "Well, I'd love to." I'm still not sure what he said.
I think it's that
I know some of the
Jokic
words.
wants the officials to hear the word.
Oh, I know.
Here's Dinwiddie. Left side, he'll shoot a three. It's no good. On the weak side, rebound to Porter for Denver.
He didn't disguise it well.
Well, look at the games he did it in.
Yeah, that's true.
Right against Detroit and Chicago. He's trying to send a message. As he drives it left of the lane with a floater, no good, but he got fouled. Jokic does get the call there. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, but you don't see that many guys get thrown out on one technical.
Well,
must have been.
He said the right word. And it's the intent, and it's the fact that he does it all the time, and officials are trying to set the tone as well. We're not going to take it, as Jokic's free throw is good. I will say this, in his defense, Jokic is a lot like Shaquille O'Neal.
He gets fouled a lot.
Well, it's very hard to tell how hard he's getting hit.
Yeah.
Because he is so big and strong. And, the same thing was with Shaq. Officials will tell you, he was the toughest guy in the league to officiate, as the free throw is good. Because you just couldn't, you couldn't tell how hard the guys were hitting him. They'd bounce right off.
Yeah.
Al Dinwiddie cuts right, back up top. Finney Smith cuts right down the lane, kick it across, intercepted by Murray. Murray driving it left, goes around Dinwiddie to the rim and lays it up and in, and the Nuggets are starting to run away with it.
Yeah, running away with the turnovers at the Nets. They're up to 8 right now. Feels like a lot more because they've just been obvious turnovers. Here's the trapping again.
Thomas driving it underneath with a reverse, and it's good for Cam Thomas. 52-38 Denver. 38 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Murray lets it roll. Picks it up. Moves it across the Nugget logo at midcourt. Gives to Jokic. Gives it back to Murray. Coming right. Right elbow, pull up, fade away, off the heel, no good. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton surrounded, poked loose. Jokic picks it up, puts it up. It won't go. Rebound taken on the run by Cam Thomas. Thomas into the front court, all the way to the rim. Laid it up, no good, but he got fouled when the shot clock was off with 18 seconds to go.
Again, he's the only. Now talking about Cam Thomas, he's the only net that appears to have like a live body tonight. Like he feels like he's still electric and moving well. Listen, I get it. That's a back-to-back. You're in the altitude. This is not easy. Maybe nobody told him about altitude being a problem.
Has it been a problem for you so far here in the booth?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
It does test the play-by-play guy's endurance, as the free throw is good by Thomas.
Do you feel a little bit? You feel a little bit of air?
It's hard to tell.
No, it's
I haven't had a lot of sleep.
It's
hard to tell what my baseline is right now. As Thomas free throw is short, rims out to the right, no good with 16 seconds to go. Denver into the front court with a 13-point lead as we wind toward halftime. Murray out top. Nice move to get right in the lane. Kick it over to Gordon. An open three, wide open. Missed it at the horn. So the teams go to the locker room. Nets with a little work to do, down 13 at the half.
They've got a lot to work to do, but they are fortunate to only be down 13 right now. They did not play well. 39 points in an NBA game is a ridiculously low amount for this Net team. Very fortunate that the Nuggets are not playing that great either. They've only got 52. It's still manageable, but boy, I feel like the Nets got a long way to go.
Yeah, the Nets, who mustered just 22 in the first quarter, score 17 in the second quarter. 52-39, Denver at the half. We'll check out what's going on around the rest of the NBA when we return right after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
Hey, Nets fans, get in on the action with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Download the app now for your chance to score on every play from the opening tip-off until the final basket. And with Quick Bets, you don't even have to wait the whole game to get a W. all in an app that's safe, secure, and super easy to use. Make every moment more with FanDuel, an official sports betting partner of the Brooklyn Nets. 21 plus and physically present in New York. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. That's 467-369.
This last year has taught us that financial power is in the hands of the people. Enter the market confidently with Webull, the trading app that is here to elevate your investing experience with access to a community of investors, education, and technology right at your fingertips. Stay informed on the go with real-time data and market research. Join millions of users today, learning, sharing, and investing with the Webull app. Consider your investment risks carefully. Webull Financial, LLC.
Eva's wedding.
Nana's 80th.
My first interview.
Whenever I'm on the road, I wonder, where's everyone going? Every truck, bus, car, or bike, we all share the goal of going somewhere special beyond where we're driving to. So, let's work together to make sure we all get there safely. Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov. Paid for by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration.
Hey, this is Dayron Sharp, and you listen to Brooklyn Nets basketball with Chris and the Capper on the Fan.
Halftime here in Denver. Nuggets a 52-39 lead over the Nets. Take a look at what's going on around the rest of the NBA. Final scores from back east. The Celtics a 116-107 win over the Cavaliers. Cleveland just 13-12 now on the season. Donovan Mitchell had 31 points. That's a disappointing record for a Cavalier team that was supposed to be on the rise.
Yeah, I agree.
How long before the Donovan Mitchell stuff starts to
it's already. People
are
talking. People are talking because they don't feel he's going to be there if he or stay there or want to stay there if he feels like there can be title contenders. Otherwise, he's going to be a guy that people are going to talk about going to other places.
Yeah.
There's always talk like that. Yeah. I think it's legitimate because the Cavaliers are not at the level you thought they could be.
Elsewhere in Miami, Bulls go to Miami, get a good win, 124-116. Kobe White had 26 to lead Chicago. They go to 10-16 on the year. He dropped to 14-11. They're in the third quarter in Dallas, Minnesota, the hottest team in the NBA, 17-5, and they lead the Mavericks right now, 82-74. Naz Reid, the New Jersey native, with 19 points to lead the way from Minnesota. Just underway in Portland. I should say in Sacramento, the Kings and the Thunder just tipped it up. No score there. Jazz playing at the Blazers in just a little bit. And Golden State next up for the Nets. They will be in Los Angeles to take on the Clippers. It is Thursday night football, and they are, let's see here, not even in they're still in the third quarter. Raiders a 42-0 lead over the LA Chargers in that game in Las Vegas. Again, here in Denver, Nuggets 52, the Nets 39. We'll come back and talk about the first half with you from Denver right after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
Hey guys, you ready to hit a home run with the very best Christmas gift for your special someone? Pajamagrams, famous naturally nude pajamas will make you a holiday hero for sure. So good that they sell out every year. Naturally nude pajamas are known for ultimate comfort and style. They're so soft and silky, better than lingerie with a curved, caressing fit. So here's the kicker, guys. When you order naturally nude pajamas today, you're going to get a free naturally nude nightie. That's a $75 savings on a very luxurious 2-in-1 complete gift. Better yet, with Pajamagram, you can even add gift packaging. So if you ask me, this is one easy holiday gift that is sure to make her extremely happy, and it's going to make you happy as well. Listen, we all know how good it feels to win, so why not win Christmas this year? Hurry to Pajamagram today for naturally nude pajamas before they sell out. That's naturally nude pajamas at Pajamagram.com.
'Twas a hectic holiday night, and the season's hottest toy was nowhere in sight. I was dashing downtown in my Nissan Rogue when a delivery truck turned my night around. With no time to lose, I drove straight into the frosty night. But this isn't the classic holiday tale. It's a Nissan sales event ad. A little snow is no match for my intelligent all-wheel drive.
Now get up to $1,000 year-end bonus cash on popular models on top of existing offers.
When I got my hands on the last toy, my smile was bright. Better hurry. You don't want to miss this holiday delight.
Shop your local Nissan store or NissanUSA.com today. Intelligent all-wheel drive is an available feature. Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. $1,000 year-end bonus cash available on 2023 Armada. $500 year-end bonus cash available on 2023 Rogue Frontier Murano. Year-end bonus cash valid 12/1/23 through 1/2/24. Available on lease and purchase. Must take delivery from new dealer stock. See dealer for details. Subject to residency restrictions.
Hi, this is Mikael Bridges, and you listen to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM, and the free Odyssey app.
Not a lot of juice from the Nets in the first half. They mustered just 39 points, trailed by 13 at the break, coming off the emotional win in Phoenix last night. Tough turnaround here in the altitude, and the Nets offense just has not been had any pep in their step in this first half.
Very, very little. Very, very little energy. Credit the Nuggets, who are very quick out there. They're alert to everything. They've been doing some blitzing that's been a bit of a problem, putting a little pressure on the bigs of the Nets, Claxton and Day'Ron Sharpe, maybe to make some plays. But the Nets haven't been able to get their drive and kick game going. They haven't been open at the three-point line. They're 3 of 12 from 3. They want to get a lot more threes up than that. Denver's very good at defending the three-point line, so they're winning that battle. Nets aren't finishing at the level they need to. They're only 10 of 26 in the paint, and most of those are Cam Thomas able to finish, or guys finishing in transition. Regular post moves or putbacks are not going down at all. Shocking that the Nets are only down 13 with only 39 points right now. The Nuggets... 52 points. I thought the Nets are, listen, their effort is trying to be there. It's like, again, they're playing uphill. They're stuck in the mud right now. They need to lie to their legs. That's what Lawrence Frank used to say years ago. Lie to their legs right now and believe in themselves, and come out with some real energy and see what they can do, and just see if the tide can turn. Jokic is so special, right? I mean, he scores 10 points. But it was like every time they needed an assist, he knew who to get the ball to. He's got 6 assists. He knows how to play the game. All right, other guys are doing stuff. They're not doing enough. I'll look to score now. I'll get to the free throw line. He's so special. So the Nets, listen, you can only do so much about that greatness with his offense, how he can set people up. How can the Nets offense get cooking at a next level? Yeah. That is the key. I mean, obviously, that was only 39. So their defense wasn't so bad. I thought the Nuggets missed some opportunities.
I mean, the Nuggets play slow. They held them to 52. They do play a slow pace, but the Nets only got 12 three-pointers up, and they're 3 of 12 from behind.
Yeah, but I tell you what, Jacques Vaughn is going to like this stat because he wants more than 4 fast break points. The Nuggets with 8, yeah. The Nets want to get it up, get it quick. The Nuggets defense was sharp. Their strategy of blitzing, pretty good. Listen, the Nets got a second half to go, and these guys believe in themselves. I wouldn't give up on this game yet, but boy, it's a challenge in this altitude against a great team.
Yeah, in the third game in 4 nights on a West Coast swing. The Nets were led by Cam Thomas. He had 11 on 5 of 10 shooting in that first half. The Nets bench, which usually has been a strength, have just 2 points off their bench. Their bench in this game is 1 for 8, 1 for 10, 1 for 11 from the floor. 9 points from Mikael Bridges. The Nuggets, led by Jamal Murray, at 14 points, made 2 out of 3 from 3. As a team, the rest of the team only made 1 out of 11. 10 for Jokic, 7 rebounds, 6 assists for him as well. And at the half, a 13-point Nugget lead, 52 to 39.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Nets. They'll impress the heck out of me right now if the Nets come out with great energy and make this a really competitive game, because they have a lot of reasons not to be there. I think the energy. They're trying. I don't know. It's just difficult. I just think there's some tired legs playing in that first half. Let's see if it can change coming out here in the second half.
So the Nets and Nuggets going through their warm-ups here at Ball Arena in Denver. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the start of the second half. Nuggets 52, the Nets 39 on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
What does Maimonides Health mean to Brooklyn?
It's my rescue.
For heart attack survival, Maimonides Heart and Vascular Institute is tops in New York.
It's my comeback.
To get back on your feet fast, Maimonides offers a comprehensive bone and joint center. For over 100 years, Maimonides is the one that's cared for, worked for, and been there for Brooklyn.
My home.
My choice.
Maimonides.
Hey, Nets fans. Brooklyn, this season's updated COVID-19 shots are available. Have you scheduled yours? They're designed to help defend against recent variants. And winning seasons start with building your defense. Don't miss your shot. Learn more and find a vaccine option at ScheduleCovidVax.com. That's ScheduleCovidVax.com. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Discover, this is Daniela.
Hi, it's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to thank you for making me feel so special. I earned cash back on debit for my dinner party groceries.
That's great, but with Discover Cashback Debit, we give everyone cash back on everyday purchases. Anything else I can help you with?
Do you like asparagus and mushroom sorbet? I've got leftovers.
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit, a checking account with cash back. It pays to Discover. Eligibility in terms of discover.com/cashbackdebit. Discover Bank, member FDIC.
Put a smile on your face and put your hands together for the Houdinis of the hardwood, the human highlight reels that bring wow to the now, the world's famous Harlem Globetrotters. This isn't just basketball. This is where what just happened happens all the time. Don't miss the Harlem Globetrotters 2024 World Tour presented by Jersey Mike Subs at Barclays Center on February 18th. Go to harlemglobetrotters.com for tickets.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
What's up? This is Dorian Finney-Smith, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets Basketball on The Fan, 101.9 FM, and the Brooklyn Nets app.
Well, start your weekend with the Brooklyn Nets showdown against the Denver Nuggets on Friday night. That's Friday Night Live on December 22nd. It's your time to set the tone for your weekend and join Brooklyn's team at Barclays Center for a live halftime performance and special Spencer Dinwiddie t-shirt giveaway for the first 10,000 fans in attendance. Lock in tickets at BrooklynNets.com or Ticketmaster today. So you're going to see Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets again next week. Friday Night Live, December 22nd.
It should be very popular. They're the champions, right? I mean, they got to come watch some of the best players in the world.
Can you believe, Capper, that we're only tomorrow 10 days away from Christmas?
Yeah, I'm under
snuck up on us.
I'm under a little pressure right now. I can't lie to you.
Luckily, you can do a lot of things online these days.
Yeah, it's not the same. I like to see how I'm getting ripped off in person.
Well, now, why would you say that?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
You can get deals now.
No, I get deals.
The other thing is that we're going to get back, and then we play 3 games in 4 nights.
No,
and then
I know. How am I going to do this? You're right. You're right. I mean, we travel. We travel tomorrow, but I got
a little cyber shopping. I think I'm in an extra large in anything clothing related.
You're an extra large.
I'm long. I'm lanky.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what the Nets got here in the second half, because us doing shopping talk is not going to do it.
It won't?
Well, maybe not.
Nets in white going left to right. Claxton with it. Gives up top Cam Thomas. Coming left, throws it back to Claxton at the rim. Broken up by Gordon. But a loose ball run down by Cam Johnson for Brooklyn. They'll back it out to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie out of the right wing. Try to pass inside, and Nikola Jokic just took it away. Ahead now to Murray. Into the front court for Denver. Murray, behind the back dribbling, whips it inside Jokic, spinning at the rim, and lays it up and in.
The careless passing tonight is out of control by the Nets. I don't think it's Denver's defense. It's just lazy passes.
10 turnovers. Dinwiddie, baseline, pump fake, bumps, and he drew a foul on Murray.
They've been of the just casual, deflection, steal nature of the Nuggets. Nuggets are good. They're a good defensive team. I can't deny that, but not that good. Nets haven't shown us that carelessness with the passing lately.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line. Free throw rolls in. Nets have not had a game yet this year with less than 20 assists.
Now, where are they at right now?
It's a franchise record, 23 straight to start the season. They have 12 right now. They should get to 20, but let's see. As Gordon now into the front court off the Dinwiddie free throw.
Dinwiddie matched with Gordon. That's interesting. Even last night he played some bigs.
Out of the right, Murray. Lob it inside Gordon. Had to tap it back out to Jokic for a three. He missed it long. Rebounded by Claxton. It looked like a volleyball team that time.
Yeah.
Johnson now driving right. Bump spin. Getting in the paint. Pass out. Intercepted by Gordon. Gordon one-on-one with Dinwiddie. Barrels into him and lays it up and in. No call on the play. Both players are looking for calls.
Again, turnover, Nets, for no reason.
Dinwiddie. Right of the lane. Gives to Claxton in the pocket with a floater, and it's good for Nick Claxton. Claxton with 8. 56-43, Denver. Minute and a half gone here in the third.
Claxton trying to get up into Jokic as he handles the ball. Remember, he'll advance and almost play like a point center.
Murray out top, whips it down low to Jokic. Jokic right of the lane. Back it in the much slimmer Claxton, and he scores on a right hook off the window.
No, that's just too easy, and that is the scouting report on Claxton. If you've got a big body, back him down like we saw Nurkic do last night.
How do you counter that if you're Claxton?
You got to double. You got to double if you got to. But it's so hard to double Jokic. He's such a great passer.
Then when he drives and kicks, Bridges a corner three. Hit the side of the rim. Rebound comes right to Gordon for Denver.
You also might want to play a little small ball.
Pass deflected away by Dinwiddie, stolen by Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Out of the left wing, Johnson a three. It's good for Cam Johnson. 58-46 Denver. 9:38 to go in the third.
Certainly the three ball would be a nice thing for the Nets. Again, Jokic is trying to post. Bad angle by Claxton, and he fouled him. Went to the outside, and then Jokic knows how to leverage his body to get a pass, and he had to foul him.
Decided to bounce here for the Nuggets.
See, the Nets last year, remember Royce O'Neal played Jokic some? Remember Dorian Finney-Smith played him? Yeah. I think the Nets might do some of that.
Jokic give and go with Gordon, and he gets a layup right at the rim. Jokic with 16.
He's such a good passer. Jokic and his teammates want to be great passers also. We used to see that with Jason Kidd.
Dinwiddie right of the lane, throws a lob for Claxton, who just tips it in. He couldn't gather it. It was a little behind him, but he was able to guide it in.
And that's got to show a different defense. I think they got to show something different right now.
It's 60-48 Denver. 9:05 to go in the third. Yep. Murray out of the left. Bounce top of the key to Jokic. Right back to a cutting Murray, who slams it home with the right hand.
Again, why wouldn't you cut hard if you know a guy like Jokic is going to make that type of delivery?
Dinwiddie now. Cross court to the left for Thomas. For Brooklyn across the lane. The sweeping hook. No good. Rebounded easily by Jokic.
The Nets are finally scoring a little bit, but they're not stopping anything.
Jokic front court. Whistle. Zach Zarba with a call against the Nets. Cam Thomas called for the foul. Excuse me, Dinwiddie called for the foul. We are a ways away. So, decided to bounce here for Denver. Porter's going to inbound. Gets it in for Jokic. Jokic top of the key. Hands back Murray. Murray moves it right. Jokic has it. Given space, takes it left, runs it a sharp, and a foul on Dayron.
He just toys with people, Jokic. He toys with entire teams. Little ball fake, subtle this, subtle that. It's a clinic.
It makes it look so easy.
Yeah, and it goes at his pace, too. You can't possibly hurry him up.
Gordon. Doubled, out it goes to Murray. Quick dribble, spins it down low. Gordon spin out and rejected and controlled by Dayron Sharp. Head now to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie front court, works it right down the lane. Scoop shot off the window is good for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Best sequence of the night, defense to offense. Great job by Dayron Sharp with that rejection of Aaron Gordon.
62-50 Denver. 8:05 to go in the third quarter. Murray right of the lane. Leaner off glass, no good. Sharp with the rebound. Ahead now to Thomas, up the right wing for Brooklyn. Thomas driving it hard on Holiday, going to the rim. The layup no good, but a foul is called.
That's what the Nets want to do. If they get stops, they get out and run, push the pace.
And Justin Holiday took a shot across the face inadvertently from Cam Thomas. The foul was called on Holiday. And Holiday still down. Gets up. Zach Zarba checking him out. There may be some blood. Zach Zarba going to do the old home plate umpire trick. He calls for a towel. He's going to get some condensation off the ball, letting Justin Holiday feel a little better, and now he's back to go, and we're ready to play.
The subtleties of being a great ref, right?
That's what the umpire would do, would clean off the plate when the catcher got nicked by a foul ball or something.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely, no. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Cam Thomas at the line. Free throw is good. What'd you make of the Giannis Antetokounmpo controversy with the game ball last night?
It reminded me of the guys taking their ball and going home at the playground.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my ball and go home. No, you're not.
And then Giannis said,
That's my ball.
Giannis said, well, he got a ball. He didn't think it was the ball. Free throw is good by Cam Thomas.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some pettiness there.
A little pettiness, but I saw Tyrese Halliburton catch a shot from Giannis. So
There's Jokic on the other end. A double team with a leaner. Rolls off, no good, and a foul is called. Jokic at times just looks like Gulliver with all the little things hanging off of him.
And this is Day'Ron Sharpe he's going against. It's not a small person.
No.
But he's not, so unaffected by traffic, or double teams.
Unlike those of us who live on the East Coast.
Yes, he's in rush hour, and especially if the bull is in the subway.
Free throw is good by Jokic.
That is still the greatest thing ever. I had to bring it up again.
63-52 Nuggets. 7:43 to go in the third. It sounds like a joke. So a bull walked in the door at Penn Station.
Yeah. Yeah, he orders a beer.
Free throw is good by Jokic.
We haven't talked about Rocky yet. They were discussing mascots. We've got to break that down in our
one of our favorites. Here's O'Neal. Cross court to the right to Bridges. 3 on the way. No good. It was short. Rebound gathered by Gordon. He runs up the right wing with a dribble. Cam Johnson poked it loose out of bounds. It'll remain Denver ball.
Fouls. That could be is that the
4th team foul?
All right.
Still 7:28 to go in the third quarter. And Jacques Vaughn's going to call a timeout here. He's going to challenge. Yeah, a little green light special. Jacques twirls the finger.
I saw Aaron Gordon on the screen being like, "Whoa, what the heck?" He couldn't believe it, and they did challenge it. I don't think it's going to get overturned.
Or they're not. It wasn't a foul. It was just out of bounds, and they're challenging the possession.
Okay.
Well, maybe we can hear from Zach Zarba.
Yeah.
Enjoy responsibly and always plan for
No.
Maybe not.
All right, we'll let you know when we come back. 7:28 to go in the third. 64-52 Denver on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Downtown Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is redefining the rehabilitation experience. Whatever your age or medical condition, Downtown Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center will be there to nurture your body, mind, and spirit. Their award-winning premier facility provides you with an unsurpassed level of care. Whether you need short-term or long-term care or 24-hour nursing services, Downtown Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is there to put you and your loved ones first. Call 718-636-1000 to schedule a tour today. That's 718-636-1000.
The holidays are upon us. And all the people in your life need a happy place to come and be together. And all you have to do is point. And all of your clutter, junk will disappear. And you'll have a big, open, happy home where you can get together with all the people you love.
Now I get it.
Out with the dull, lifeless junk.
In with sparkling, lively people.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
Unleash the delight.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
This week, the Fan is your chance to win a holiday golf getaway to Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. Tune in Friday for your chance at the ultimate gift, the gift of Florida. You and 3 friends could stay 3 nights at Sawgrass Marriott Golf Resort and Spa. This unforgettable getaway is just a short distance from Jacksonville with 4 sparkling pools and direct access to the beach. You and your guests will also have the chance to play a round of golf at either TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, home of the Players' Championship, and the infamous Island Green, one of the most photographed, challenging, and exciting golf holes in the world, or your shot at Dyes Valley, one of Northeast Florida's top courses, where any skill level will be challenged with its fairways, sweeping greens, and water that come into play upon every hole. This Friday, listen for your shot and win. Take gift giving from expected to extraordinary with a Florida golf vacation that offers so much more. An experience they'll truly remember, the gift of Florida.
Hi, this is Jacques Vaughn, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on The Fan, 101.9 FM, and the Brooklyn Nets app.
John Vaughn wins his challenge. Nets get the ball. Cam Thomas up top. Cam Johnson a three, no good, and Jokic with a one-handed rebound for Denver.
And that should have gone down. It was wide open. That would have made it get some momentum.
Murray with the Nets down 12, approaching 7 minutes to go in the third. Jokic high post, a lob for Gordon and a two-hand slam.
Again, whatever you need, right? He'll make it happen. Aaron Gordon becomes a terrific player because he's next to Jokic. Yes, he's improved himself, but boy, what a difference having Jokic with him.
Bridges attacking, getting all the way inside. Cross-court pass, intercepted by Murray. Nice spin move to get out of trouble. 3-on-1, gives left Porter. Porter stops, lets the defender fly by, then shoots a three. It's no good. Weak side rebound to O'Neal. Nets in transition. Royce middle of the pack, out of the right wing to Bridges. Tries baseline. Through three Nugget defenders, and he took an extra step, but a traveling violation against Mikal Bridges. That'll count as the 14th net turnover of the game.
Yeah, trying to step around, step through, and too many steps.
Pass inside as Porter going to the rim. He got surrounded, knocked to the ground, and a foul is called against the Nets. It's on Cam Johnson.
And Nets are just swimming upstream right now. Man, they are. It's just not happening.
Is this one of your Sisyphus games again?
Yes. I knew that guy. He's up the. Yeah, this is. Doesn't feel like the Rock is moving much up the hill yet. I got to wait till the Rock goes up the hill and it gets to 3 or 4. Then it comes back. I wouldn't give that. That's Sisyphus. I can't say that.
Sisyphus.
All right. I'll just rely on you whenever I bring that up.
Free throw is good by Porter.
Now, the Rock hasn't moved enough for me to call that a whatever game.
68-52 Denver. 6:24 to go. We're in the third quarter. Cam Thomas out of the right side. Dribble handoff for O'Neal. Kick it up top near the midcourt line to Bridges. Bridges jump pass over to O'Neal. Whips across court to the left corner. Cam Johnson circles. Stops, left block, up and under, and a layup off the glass is good for Cam Johnson.
That was pretty right there. Fundamental, up and under, big time. All right, zone defense. See if it disrupts the rhythm of the Nuggets right now. 2-3.
Murray gives it middle of the zone to Jokic. Works it left corner to Porter. He'll shoot a three, and it's good for Michael Porter Jr.
Hard to disrupt Jokic. He got the ball, and he just found a teammate, and he got a perfect pass in the pocket.
71-54 Denver. 5:43 to go in the fourth quarter. Bridges out top. Cam Johnson, three straight on, no good. Rebound batted around. Jokic comes up with it. Long two-hand outlet ahead to Gordon. Couldn't run it down. It bounces out of play.
Yeah, you always tell players, whenever you can catch the ball in the air, catch it in the air. And that time Aaron Gordon let it bounce, and it took off on him. And never dribble a loose ball. Grab it.
Day'Ron Sharpe, kick it out left wing. Johnson a three, no good. Sharpe keeping it alive, battling Jokic, able to get the rebound, feeds O'Neal at the rim, ducks under with a reverse layup, and it's good for Royce O'Neal.
Excellent job by Day'Ron Sharpe staying with that play. Really impressive.
71-56 Denver, 5 minutes to go. We're in the third. Denver in dark blue going right to left. Murray out top, feeds Jokic, bumping in the paint, twists a pass out of the right, Holiday a three. Short, no good. Rebound tips to Porter, and he lays it in.
You get him the miss, and you don't clean it up. Again, you're in zone defense, so the Nuggets know to get on the offensive backboard.
Now it's Cam Thomas working right for the Nets, running into Jokic. Jokic knocked it loose. Denver's got it. Holiday, pass ahead Murray. He'll spot up in transition. A three is no good, too strong. Rebound grab by Jokic. Jokic tipped it to himself, now gathers left of the lane. Goes into a back down on Royce O'Neal. Gets in middle of the paint. They bump. Lean. O'Neal stripped it, and a foul is called.
All right, so O'Neal with those great hands. That's how he defends some big guys. We've seen him against Embiid. We saw him against Jokic last year. But was unable to make that play clean. He knows he can't match up size-wise. So if the ball comes down at all, he uses his hands.
Nikola Jokic will go to the line. 6 of 6 from the line in this game.
Nets 4 of 18 from 3.
Jokic missed a free throw.
Not just that they've only made 4, it's just they only got 18 shots.
Yeah.
That's 18 threes attempted. And that is the strategy against the Nets. The Nets average attempting 38 a game. 36, excuse me. Nope, 38.
Will you settle on a number, Cap?
38, sorry.
Jokic free throw missed. He misses 2.
They make like 15, close to 15 out of 38. Right now they're 4 of 18 from 3. But it's been more the Nuggets defense and the careless passing of the net.
Here's Dinwiddie straight on 3. No good, it was short. Rebound deflected ahead, and Gordon's got it for Denver. Right to left middle of the front court. Gordon picks up speed down the lane, going to the rim, and lays it up and in. And Denver with a 19-point lead, their largest lead of the game. 3:50 to go here in the third. Dinwiddie out top. Denver on a 12-4 run. Bridges circles left, down the lane. Floater rimmed out, no good. Tip won't fall from Claxton, still loose, and Jokic gathers for Denver. Pass ahead, left wing. Strother, he'll shoot a 3. It's good for Julian Strother. He's a really good three-point shooting rookie.
And the 10th assist by Jokic, who led the break and found his shooter.
Baseline jumper by Thomas, no good. Jokic gathering his 12th rebound. He's got a triple-double. Reggie Jackson in the game now, right of the lane. Feeds Jokic, middle of the paint. Turns, leans, shot won't go, but a foul on Claxton. Jokic, 18 points, 13 rebounds, 10 assists in 27 minutes.
And going to the line. You know, Rocky, the mascot here?
Yeah, one of our favorites over the years.
I had to ask the question. You know, we were talking about it last night because we were ranking the gorilla we saw last night for Phoenix. And
our favorites.
Our favorites. And Rocky was our favorite. Turns out this is not the original Rocky.
Well, I had that conversation with you last night. I said the original Rocky would have to be like in his late 50s.
No. He just retired last year.
Well, I think he played pretty old. Like, I think he played well in his career.
Yeah, I did. He went hard.
But so now we had some information.
Yes, we went for it.
That this is the son of the original Rocky.
It's unbelievable. It's a family thing, right?
We're talking, of course, about the guys who wear the suit. I hope we're not ruining the...
No, you don't want to...
We're not ruining it for anybody. As the free throw is good by Jokic, there's a person inside those suits.
How about that, though? When you're a kid growing up, you see your dad as the mascot.
Where are you going? Oh, okay. I thought you were maybe say something about the holidays.
No.
We don't want to go that in case some kids are listening. Here's Dinwiddie. Right of lane, going past Jokic to the rim, and he scoops it off the window and in. Yeah, but it's great. It's like Iron Eagle and Noah.
No, it's Christopher Carino. Your son is an aspiring broadcaster at Fordham.
We get a whistle
great
here.
Thing.
Foul is called on Jokic. On Nick Claxton trying to guard Jokic. And we'll get a timeout. 2:48 to go. We're in the third quarter here in Denver. The Nuggets 80. And the Nets 58. We're back right after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
You've heard your friends talking about the stock market lately. Enter the market confidently with Webull, the trading app that provides new investors with educational content and learning tools right at your fingertips. Invest on your own terms with powerful resources to make informed decisions on an intuitive platform that makes it seamless. Join millions of users today, learning, sharing, and investing with the Webull app. Consider your investment risks carefully. Webull Financial, LLC.
Hydrate with Brooklyn Nets Sports Water. Nets fans can show their team pride with Nets Sports Water, a high-quality, superior water beverage for fans with an active and healthy lifestyle. Whether it's quenching your thirst after a big game or taking a sip while you're on the go, let Nets Sports Water be your go-to for hydration. Now available in our sustainable, eco-friendly aluminum bottle. Refill and wreck the Nets as you help contribute to a more sustainable future. Find Nets Sports Water at Barclays Center or shop online at GoWaterCo.com. Nets fans, when decided to take a charter bus, there's only one choice. That's Best Trails and Travel, New York City's premier charter bus company. Best Trails and Travel has the highest level of charter bus service in New York City and has been servicing New York's leading corporations, professional sports teams, and private individuals for over 25 years. They offer premium customer service and the newest fleet of buses in the industry. Whether you're traveling with family, friends, or colleagues, Best Trails and Travel guarantees you the ultimate travel experience. Visit them at besttrailstravel.com or call them at 212-206-6974.
Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and place your entry. You could turn $10 into $250. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/rebound and use code REBOUND. That's code REBOUND at prizepicks.com/rebound.
What's up? It's Royce O'Neal, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan 101.9 FM and the free Odyssey app.
Hey, Net fans, from Bushwick to Brownsville to Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, this season's updated COVID-19 shots are available. Have you scheduled yours? Learn more and find a vaccine option at ScheduleCovidVax.com. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech. 2:48 to go in the third quarter. Nuggets have opened up an 80-58 lead over Brooklyn.
And Jacques Vaughn giving guys an opportunity right now. Harry Giles is on the floor. Armani Brooks. I think they're waving a white flag. That's not. He's looking for some energy right now.
Yeah, free throw good by Jokic.
Because he's still got Dinwiddie out there. He's got Dorian Finney-Smith. He just subbed into the game, and Royce O'Neal's out there. So they're just looking for some juice.
I'm surprised they haven't gone with Dorian Finney-Smith guarding Jokic a little bit.
Yeah, and a 5. I thought that in the first half, and that was a problem that helped last year.
Yeah.
And you can only guard. The bigs can't guard. Nobody can guard Jokic. You might as well try to hurt him on the other side of the floor.
Harry Giles in the game.
This is the blitzing that's gone on all night.
Dinwiddie gives to Giles. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Armani Brooks. He put it up, and that popped out, no good. Nothing is falling for Brooklyn.
That's just a lot of blitzing of the ball screens, and they're forcing the centers to handle the ball. That time Giles had to have it.
19-6 stretch here by the Nuggets. Brown gives down low to Jokic. Left of the lane, 8 to shoot. Leaning on Giles. Back it up top. The three won't go from Strother. Rebounded by Denver. Putting it up, no good, was Watson. And a foul is called against Brooklyn. Finney-Smith called for the foul, his third. Playing through a bruised knee tonight. Was questionable when we got to the arena, but he is playing.
A lot of respect for that guy.
Free throw by Watson, I presume, is good.
No.
Because up here I have to presume who it is.
No blank, Sherlock.
Oh, boy. The free throw by Peyton Watson is good. Second season at the UCLA. Nuggets had a 20-6 run over the last 5:38.
Ref, 24-second clock, forgot to go. Always impressed that refs are on top of everything.
They have a tough job.
Of course, that's what they're supposed to do, I guess, as the ball's coming up, but still impressive to me.
Yeah. They can multitask.
It's like you.
Try.
You see everything.
Can't not.
You cannot see things. Can't not see things.
Zach Zarba puts 2 minutes on the clock.
Why does the refs feel the altitude? Like,
nobody talks about that.
Yeah, how about that?
There's 3 teams out there, Captain. Dinwiddie feeds Giles, leaning in the lane with a shot over Jokic that won't go, but he drew a foul, and Harry Giles will take his pink sneakers and go to the free throw line.
Boy, we learned a lot about Harry Giles on this trip, though. Sacramento, especially, how much they care about him, the type of person he is.
He only spent 2 years there. And as a guy who really, with injuries, never got an opportunity, the free throw is good.
How about when Sean Marks told him he was going to be on the roster? Did you hear what he did? He hugged him and lifted him up in the air. Sean Marks said that never happened before. He was so happy.
Well, it's been over a year since Giles had been in the NBA. The free throw is good.
And the article I was reading is talking about, you forget when you're an NBA player, you have food that's given to you each day. You know what I mean? You got a place to work out. He goes, when that's taken away from you, it's shocking.
Brown out of the right wing gives to Jokic right of the circle. Back it out, Reggie Jackson. Jackson feeds inside, broke it up, and stolen away by Finney-Smith. Up the left wing into the front court. Change of direction, going to the rim, missed the layup, but dunked home by Harry Giles.
Good job running the floor, and Dorian Finney-Smith didn't finish that play, but he cannot not play hard. Kind of like you not seeing things.
Here's Jackson now. 22-point Denver lead. Minute 16 to go in the third. Down the lane, leave it off for Jokic, who lays it up and in. The feed from Peyton Watson. 86-62. Denver, minute to go in the third. Dinwiddie, right of the circle, top of the key, circles back left, down the lane. Floater in traffic, won't go, but a foul is called. We'll put Dinwiddie at the line. I had a great conversation with Harry Giles, so the Voice of the Nets podcast about a month ago. You can check that out wherever you get your podcasts or on YouTube. And what he realized, he's a guy that basketball was everything in his life, his whole life. And then when it was taken away, as Dinwiddie's free throw is good, you come to that fork in the road and you go, well, what if it's gone?
Yeah.
What do I do now? You're in your mid-20s. And what he realized is he has an entrepreneurial spirit. As Dinwiddie makes the free throw, went into the trucking business. Yeah. And he's got a little side gig.
Good for him. Good for him.
Something that he can fall back on. And he learned that there's more things in life than basketball. Jackson down the lane, the lob, and a dunk for Peyton Watson.
He can fly. Boy, I threw that way up there, and he's in the vicinity, and he slammed that one.
Now Dinwiddie ran a screen, shoots a three, and it's good for Spencer Dinwiddie. Just the fourth made three for Brooklyn. Excuse me, the fifth. 88-67 Denver. 33 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jackson taking it down the lane, lost the handle. Jokic picks it up and under, and a scoop shot is good for Jokic.
It just seems so easy, and the ball just always seems to go in. He's got such a touch. That was a finger roll that time.
90-67 Denver. 16 seconds to go in the third quarter. Dinwiddie out top, played by Watson. Dinwiddie with a spin into the lane, twisting leaner, won't go. Rebound batted around. Dinwiddie deflects it out of bounds. It'll be Denver ball with 2 to shoot. 2 seconds to go here in the quarter. Jokic, one-hand pass at midcourt. Strawther down the lane with a runner, no good at the horn. And the third quarter comes to an end. But the Nuggets with a 90-67 lead at the end of 3. Fourth quarter from Denver. Right after this, on the Fan, Sports Radio 101.9 FM, and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
The holidays are upon us. And all the people in your life need a happy place to come and be together. And all you have to do is point. And all of your clutter, junk will disappear. And you'll have a big, open, happy home where you can get together with all the people you love.
Now I get it.
Out with the dull, lifeless junk.
In with sparkling, lively people.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
Unleash the delight.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
'Twas a hectic holiday night, and the season's hottest toy was nowhere in sight. I was dashing downtown in my Nissan Rogue when a delivery truck turned my night around. With no time to lose, I drove straight into the frosty night. But this isn't a classic holiday tale. It's a Nissan sales event ad. A little snow is no match for my intelligent all-wheel drive.
Now get up to $1,000 year-end bonus cash on popular models on top of existing offers.
When I got my hands on the last toy, my smile was bright. Better hurry. You don't want to miss this holiday delight.
Shop your local Nissan store or NissanUSA.com today. Intelligent all-wheel drive is an available feature. Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. $1,000 year-end bonus cash available on 2023 Armada. $500 year-end bonus cash available on 2023 Rogue Frontier Murano. Year-end bonus cash valid 12/1/23 through 1/2/24. Available on lease and purchase. Must take delivery from new dealer stock. See dealer for details. Subject to residency restrictions.
Hi, honey. Happy first day back at work. Can't wait to see you tonight. We are so proud of you.
Daddy, love you.
There are many reasons to start recovery. If you or someone you love is struggling with addiction, we are here to help. Call us. Our trained counselors are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to help. Your recovery is within reach. Call 844-REACH-NJ to learn about medication that can support your recovery. A message from the New Jersey Department of Human Services.
This is Dorian Finney-Smith, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball with Chris and the Capper on the Fan.
Back here in Denver, Celebrate the season of giving with your Brooklyn Nets. Bring family and friends to Barclays Center on Saturday, December 23rd. The 7:30 game as the Nets take on the Detroit Pistons. Lock in your tickets at BrooklynNets.com or Ticketmaster today. And really just kind of hoping that Detroit gets a win sometime.
Yeah,
between now
it's
and
going to
next
feel
Saturday.
funny if you're playing them and it's like they've lost 23 in a row.
Yeah.
You could be that team.
And we get a whistle and a foul here, an offensive foul against Denver to start the fourth quarter.
A lot of guys that want to show they belong here right now for the Nets. I mean, this game is obviously out of control, but Jalen Wilson on the floor, Marnie Brooks, Harry Giles.
And Trendon Watford. Watford along the right. Sharp rounds out the 5 out there. Giles along the far side. Gives to Brooks. He'll fire up a 3. It's no good. Kept alive by Sharp. Won't go. Tip won't fall. Rebounded by Strother for Denver. Strother gives it up for DeAndre Jordan. Strother comes around him. Backs it out to Watson with Brown and Jackson out there for Denver. Brown working against Watford. Shoots the 3 straight on, and it's good. For Christian Brown.
Good all-around player. Confident kid. Can take it to the basket. Get space. He can shoot it.
Gets his skills from his mom. A 3-time All-SEC player. As Watford left of the lane, hits a runner off glass. It's good for Trendon Watford. Christian Brown's mom, Lisa Sambooth, played at Missouri. Was the Big 8 back then, actually, where Missouri was. She was 3-time All-Big 8 player.
How about Jock Vaughn talking about he played against Devin Booker's father?
Yes.
Melvin Booker at Missouri.
Strother won't go. Sharp's got it. Handles it to the front court. Hands back to Trendon Watford. Gives to Day'Ron Sharp. Left the lane. Goes spinning with a right hook, and it's good for Day'Ron Sharp.
Good display of his skills as he advanced it up the floor. Handled it, went behind his back, then got into the post and showed a little jump hook. 2-3 zone for the Nets.
In the lane, Reggie Jackson kick it out. Strother comes right over to Brown. Right wing 3. Too strong. And the rebound gathered by Harry Giles. And collided with Armani Brooks. A friendly fire. Inside it goes to Sharp. Sharp feeds Giles. Dotted line leaner. Won't fall. DeAndre Jordan with a rebound for Denver. Brown front court gives right. 3 from Watson is good. 96-71 Denver with 9:50 to go here in the fourth.
Back to zone defense. You still got to locate shooters. Oh, obviously got to locate shooters. It's too wide open. Everybody going to their spot instead of the player.
Watford whips it down low to Sharp, and Sharp with an easy dunk.
Feed by Trendon Watford, who really, for the most part, has really impressed us all year long. And the fact that he can be a point guard or a guy that can handle the ball, and it's really making him a pretty good asset for a team, or certainly for the Nets.
Right wing, Strother with a 3, and it's good. Julian Strother, a potent three-point shooter.
Yeah, I'd never seen a zone he didn't like.
Now in the lane, Watford runner won't fall. Rebounded by the Nuggets. It's DeAndre Jordan. Ahead now to Watson. Into the front court. Watson bumping with Sharp. The floater off glass. Good. A foul is called. With 9:04 to go here in the game, Nuggets take a 101-73 lead.
Some of these young players on the Nuggets that you don't really know much about, but Strother and Watson making plays.
Peyton Watson, good size, 6'7", 200 pounds. Free throw on the way, no good. Rebounded by the Nets.
I mean, you're the Nuggets. You're the champions. I mean, you got to wonder, where do you have some weaknesses? Is your bench a weakness in any way?
Sharp a 3, too strong. Giles runs down the miss. Feeds Jalen Wilson inside, knifing to the rim, and he lays it up and in.
Good job by Giles, falling out, finding a teammate.
101-75 Denver. Jackson weaving his way into the paint, right of the lane for Denver. Stops, pumps, holds, backs it out. Reset. Brown out of the left wing again. Sharp spins into the paint. There's a little rondo. Shows the ball. Comes back the other side, but he missed the fadeaway. Nets get it. Watford to the front court. Watford runs into a wall. Hands it back. Wilson kick it up top. Giles a 3. Short, no good. And run down to the near sideline to the corner by the Nuggets. It's Watson.
And I watched Giles shooting warm-ups. He shoots it well. Rooting for him to make a few.
Up top, Reggie Jackson shoots a three. Too strong, long rebound run off the floor by Jalen Wilson. Jalen Wilson feeds Giles, and the layup good, and a foul is called. Nice pass by Jalen Wilson hitting Giles in stride in the paint. And that leads to a timeout. With 7:55 to play in the fourth quarter, Nuggets 101, the Nets 77 on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
It's more fun to be here live to see the Brooklyn Nets hit the court. And when you need tickets, Ticketmaster's got you covered with a wide selection of seats available for every game. As the official ticket marketplace of the Brooklyn Nets and the NBA, Ticketmaster gives you more ways to find your perfect seat, whether you're making plans in advance or heading to the game last minute. And if your plans change, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell or transfer your tickets. Plus, mobile tickets make getting in on game day a breeze. Buy or sell tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Nets. Nets fans, when decided to take a charter bus, there's only one choice. That's Best Trails and Travel, New York City's premier charter bus company. Best Trails and Travel has the highest level of charter bus service in New York City and has been servicing New York's leading corporations, professional sports teams, and private individuals for over 25 years. They offer premium customer service and the newest fleet of buses in the industry. Whether you're traveling with family, friends, or colleagues, Best Trails and Travel guarantees you the ultimate travel experience. Visit them at besttrailstravel.com or call them at 212-206-6974.
Are you stuck scrolling endlessly looking for a good sci-fi show? Step away from the algorithm and discover a whole world of TV programmed by humans with Pluto TV. Star Trek The Next Generation, Godzilla, Farscape, Charmed, and The Twilight Zone. All for free. It's TV the way it should be. Pluto TV. Stream now. Pay never.
WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1, New York. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Hi, this is Cam Johnson, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM in the Brooklyn Nets app.
Nets playing their third game in 4 nights on the road. And the altitude in Denver, coming off a win last night in Phoenix and getting beaten handily here by Denver. 101-77 Nuggets. 7:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Nikola Jokic's night is probably done. 30 minutes, 26 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists.
And he just did anything he wanted when he wanted to do it. You know, it's just like, all right, 8 of 12 from the floor.
Harry Giles at the line makes the free throw for the Nets. Brooks, Giles, Wilson, Watford, and Sharp out there for Brooklyn. Denver in the dark blue going right to left. Nets are in white. Reggie Jackson handles up top for the Nuggets. Jump pass out of the right side to Brown. Cut off by Sharp. Retreats to the wing. Now feeds Jackson. Coming right. Jackson top of the key. Behind the back dribble. Step back. 20-footer. No good. Rebounded by Day'Ron Sharp.
Good job by Watford that time. Got up and got a hand in the face there.
Pass towards the rim. Broken up by Jackson. Deflected off the rim. Brown's got it for Denver. On the move. Running right to left. Soaring in for a slam. Oh, he took off midway down the paint. Other way, Jalen Wilson trying to answer. Taking it all the way inside, and he got fouled by Peyton Watson. But Brown has the crowd oohing and eyeing as they see another replay.
Pretty impressive going up and over Armani Brooks and just crushing it. And then Jalen Wilson coming back to Kansas, his teammate, saying, I can do that, something. Maybe I can't dunk, but goes right back, gets to the free throw line, makes the first.
Free throw is good for Jalen Wilson, who got his first career points on Monday night in Sacramento. Wilson, the 51st pick in the second round this year by the Nets. Free throw is good for the 23-year-old, native of Denton, Texas. Won a national title in 2022 with Kansas. Declared for the draft twice before withdrawing before this season. Went back to college, was the Big 12 Player of the Year last year. Out of the right side, Watson a three, no good. Rebounded by Sharp, his 10th rebound. Dayron on the move into the front court. Hands back to Armani Brooks. Brooks gives right. Watford gives it up, gets it back. Trenton diving to save it for Brooks. Left wing three, no good, too strong. Rebound deflected ahead, poked loose. Brooks has it again. Brooks down the lane. The lob and a slam with one hand for Harry Giles.
He can get up quick, Harry Giles. I mean, he's had so many leg problems and it's halted his career, somebody. He seems recovered. That was quick leaping.
Left side, Strother a three, no good. And Giles snatches down the rebound. 103-82, Denver. 6:12 to go in the fourth. Trendon Watford, a twisting run on the lane is good. And this group has trimmed it to 19.
Yeah, and you know something, they're big minutes for these guys because each one of them wants to prove that they belong and deserve extra minutes.
That's an 11-2 run over the last 2 minutes and 39 seconds. We'll get a break with 6:08 to go in the fourth quarter. Nuggets a 103-84 lead over the Nets. We'll come back after this on The Fan. Sports Radio, 101.9 FM, and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
This week, The Fan is your chance to win a holiday golf getaway to Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. Tune in Friday for your chance at the ultimate gift, the gift of Florida. You and 3 friends could stay 3 nights at Sawgrass Marriott Golf Resort and Spa. This unforgettable getaway is just a short distance from Jacksonville with 4 sparkling pools and direct access to the beach. You and your guests will also have the chance to play a round of golf at either TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, home of the Players Championship, and the infamous Island Green, one of the most photographed, challenging, and exciting golf holes in the world, or your shot at Dyes Valley, one of Northeast Florida's top courses, where any skill level will be challenged with its fairways, sweeping greens, and water that come into play upon every hole. This Friday, listen for your shot and win. Take gift giving from expected to extraordinary with a Florida golf vacation that offers so much more. An experience they'll truly remember, the gift of Florida.
Hello, Jan from Toyota here.
Hi, Jan. Just wanted to say thanks. With the Grand Highlander we got at Toyotathon, we've been able to do so much, including 5 different ski trips, 4 family functions, 3 potlucks, 2 shopping sprees, and we even got a really big tree.
Wow, I'm really impressed.
Dealer inventory may vary. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 2nd. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
When it comes to Toyo Winter Tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire, because Town Fair has over 100 locations with over 600,000 tires in stock. So we buy Toyo tires for less and sell Toyo tires for less. The guaranteed lowest price. Plus, we offer so many free services, you get the guaranteed best deal you can find on Toyo Winter Tires. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brand best discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
What up? This is Dennis Smith Jr., and you listen to Brooklyn Nets basketball on The Fan, 101.9 FM, and the Brooklyn Nets app.
John Vaughn told us before the game that Dennis Smith Jr. will not be joining the team anytime on this trip. Hope to get him back when the Nets head back east after the game on Monday in Utah. Dennis Smith Jr. become a real defensive spark plug for the Nets. They've missed him.
And offensively, as it, you know, when you play against these elite guards like a Jamal Murray, you want to see if you can have him out there. Or Reggie Jackson, the way he's playing. Guess they got to call him one also.
Jackson to the front court, driving it right, cut through the middle. Ball knocked loose, gets it back, pass out of the wing. Attacking Strother, and a reach in on Armani Brooks. Foul on Armani. Loose thread.
Oh, nice.
Strother going to the line. Mets going to call a timeout. They're going to challenge? Yeah. Green light special. Jacques Vaughn can't save him for Christmas. Can't take him with him to San Francisco.
Use your challenge.
Use the challenge. Show a little support for the young guys out there.
I like it. He's going to keep coaching.
5:51 to go here in the fourth quarter. Nuggets a 103-84 lead over the Nets.
You got to keep coaching, that's for sure.
Now, you were in these situations sometimes.
Yeah, oftentimes. I probably am an authority on this. That's why you brought it up right now?
Well, I just meant to think you're as a coach, when you've got your garbage time unit in there, I mean,
you got to coach him.
You got to coach him up, right?
You got to coach him the same. You got to coach him the same. You got to lead by example, right? You never want players to be not ready to go, and you know, it's and the guys that don't play quite as much, they deserve the same sort of attention and opportunities and concern from the head coach, and that's Jacque Vaughn's doing that right now.
Let's see if he wins the challenge. I'll tell you what, if he wins this challenge, I'm impressed, because seeing it in I mean, I know we're a long way away, but I thought it was definitely a foul. When I look at a replay now, I think Brooks might have got all ball and stripped at the ball. And I think it was a good defensive play. And the fact that Jacque Vaughn and Trevor Hendry saw that on the video.
There's pressure on
nice
Trevor.
Job.
Pressure on Trevor Hendry. He's the assistant at hand that makes these calls, and if you challenge it or not. Or Jacque Vaughn looks back at him, stares at him. He's got like 10 seconds to tell him yes or no.
Yeah, but remember what Trevor would tell us, that Jacque is
very
so good at knowing when to challenge and when not to challenge. I mean, he looks for some confirmation, but a lot of times goes with his gut and what he saw. They're reviewing this. Trevor Hendry, by the way, let's see.
On the floor is overturned. It's a successful challenge.
There you go.
Because Denver had possession of the ball at the time of the whistle, they'll maintain possession on the sideline.
So Jacque Vaughn goes 2-0 in his challenges today. But they'll say, Jacque is still arguing the fact that Denver got possession of the ball.
Yeah, that's what I think. You might not be as apt to challenge if you know you're not going to get at least a jump ball out of it. Nah, that wouldn't be considered their ball.
Well, the thing is that Strother tried to shoot it after he felt the contact.
Yeah.
Jacque's saying that's not clear possession.
Exactly. He is.
So Brown's going to inbound for Denver. Watts it over to Brown on the left, driving it left. Gets inside, missed the layup. Rebounded by Denver. Back it out. Jackson a three, and it's good for Reggie Jackson. So that's 106-84 Denver. 5.5 to go here in the third. Zeke Naji in the game for Denver. Left side three by Brooks is good. Armani Brooks connects on the three.
Remember that Miami game when Armani Brooks just kind of turned it around, that road victory down in Miami when he came in and just lit it up.
Early in the season. 6 or 7 from the floor in that game. Brown feeds Jackson, left to the lane. Reggie backs it out. Pass deflected. Brown's got it near midcourt. Drives and kicks over the left. Jackson a three. Missed it long. Rebound grabbed by Naji. He'll back it out. There's Strother's three, no good. Long rebound grabbed by Watson. Denver still with it. Give it up top. Brown, three on the way. No good, and rebounded finally by the Nets. Sharp. Pass grabbed by Giles. Gives to Watford. Left side to Jalen Wilson. Back to Watford. Back to Wilson. Shoots a three. It's good for Jalen Wilson. And there's a Denver player down. Can't see who from here. It's Strother.
Yeah.
So he's getting a 10-2 right now. 4:44 to play. Denver 106, the Nets 90. Strother still seated.
Yeah, I saw a replay of it. He was going in for a rebound. Strother and Harry Giles' arm just wiped him out. He didn't know he was coming. It was inadvertent, but boy, took a shot.
Now he is up, holding a towel over his face and walking slowly toward the Denver sideline. Crowd seeing it now and moaning a bit. Giles has made his presence felt.
Yeah, he's done a good job. Maybe.
I don't know. I think Daron Sharp and Claxton have played well. I don't know if there's room for more time at center, but Harry Giles is certainly he looks fit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I think overall, though, you got to be thrilled with the center position for the Nets.
Sure.
And when you want to shake it up like the Nets did last night, Dorian Finney-Smith playing small ball is a nice thing. I think Harry Giles just kind of went over to let him know he was sorry.
Yeah, he hugged Jamal
Yeah, I
Murray.
know, but he was telling him, and then they said, okay. I could tell from here.
Eagle-eyed catch.
Yeah.
Down the lane, Watson going inside, lays it up and in. 108-90 Denver, 4.5 to go in the game. Brooks feeds Sharp, middle of the paint. Pass back out to Trendon Watford. Watford holding, dribbling right. Cuts baseline, runs into a crowd. It got blocked. Scooped up by Sharp, and he slams it home with two hands. 108-92 Denver, 4:10 to go in the fourth quarter here in the Mile High City. Out of the right wing, Justin Holiday. He'll back it out top now to Reggie Jackson. Jackson coming left, feeds right in the corner to Holiday at 3. No good. Rebound deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Denver.
This might be one of those games where you train me to work on my play-by-play a little bit. I'm
Want
waiting
to do
for
some
that.
garbage time?
No,
play-by-play?
I don't have it
Switch
right now.
roles,
No, I don't want to do that yet. But sometime when the Nets are up, and they're up big or something, maybe. I don't feel like playing around right now.
There's Armani Brooks out of the right wing to Watford. Looking inside. Cross court to the left for Giles. Cuts right. Spins back left. Leaner in traffic. It won't fall. Rebound grab by Sharp, but he puts it in.
Now, Daron Sharp up to 13 rebounds right now. They just have such a knack for finding the ball. 8 points.
It's not impossible right now. 3.5 to go. It's a 14-point game. Now a pass to Holiday is deflected and a foul on Daron Sharp. Side of the bounds here for Denver. Here's the way my brain works.
What do you got?
I know that's scary. I see Holiday out there.
What do you got?
I think Madonna. And I think that the Nets are on this West Coast trip while Madonna is having a little string of 3 concerts at Barclays Center right now.
Yeah, well, because
Fouls
of the song
called here.
Holiday.
Yeah.
Very, yeah, you've got a strange how things
Foul
work.
is called here. It's just always connecting the synapses.
Don't use words like that. It's too much for me.
3:25 to go, fourth quarter, 108-94 Denver.
I like the way these reserves are hustling, though, for the Nets.
Jackson down the lane, a wild reverse, no good, but it's dunked home by Najee.
High flyer. What a quick leaping slam.
That's because he's got two ends in Najee.
Right.
Pass inside, intercepted. Sharp's pass stolen away by Reggie Jackson. And now it looks like Denver has swung the tide with under 3 minutes to go, a 110-94 lead. Reggie Jackson's going to just kind of stand up, milk the clock a little bit.
Going to pose a little bit after, I don't know, try to make a home run.
Cadillac.
Oh, yeah.
Right wing 20-footer, no good. Long rebound, deflected loose, grabbed by Harry Giles. Giles weaving through the mid-court area, and he got fouled. Daron Sharp a little slow to get up. Right, when a guy showboats a little bit.
Yeah,
they say in baseball time, he Cadillac'd it around the base.
Yeah, they used to say that. I don't know what they said. What do they call now? They posing or whatever. I don't know. Reggie was posing out there, running down some time.
Guy in the big scoreboard showing a guy in a Brooklyn Nets jacket walking out of the building, and then somebody waving. Clever. Here's Giles pushing his way inside with a floater off the heel, and it rims in for Harry Giles.
That was a crafty move. What a quick cross. Good footwork. A runner in the paint. Not bad, Harry.
Harry Giles up to 11. This one goes to 11. Here's Brown down the lane, twisting right-hand layup, rolls in, and a foul is called. It'll put Christian Brown at the line. With 2:13 to go, 112-96 Denver.
What's this one goes to 11 from?
That's a spinal tap.
Yeah, I've heard this.
We play so loud, the monitor goes to 11. Why don't you just make 10 louder? But this goes to 11. Brown will go to the line. Pat Boyle back in our studio checking in, reminding you that your play-by-play is not that bad. I mean, you did it last year when I was out with the protocols.
Yeah, but I mean, I should practice it. I mean, or I should have been practicing so I could have Pat Boyle bailed me out like you wouldn't believe it. Like, a lot of guys are rooting for... You know what it was? It wasn't that I was good. It was just that I wasn't... I don't know. People were rooting for me because I told them I wasn't any good.
Watford down the lane or reverse layup good for Trendon Watford.
I lowered standards of your profession.
2 minutes to go in the game. 113-98 Denver. Jalen Pickett in the game. The rookie out of Siena. Left side three, and it's good for Watson.
Yeah, Pickett went to, I think, Penn State too, but Siena.
3 years at Siena, 2 years at Penn State. Finished up at Penn State.
I remember him at
Giles broken up. Front court now Denver. Brown, middle of the paint. Pump fake and a lay-in is good. 118-98 Denver. Minute 40 to go. Jalen Pickett's from Rochester, New York.
Yes, I know that. I followed his career. I mean, I've worked at Siena. I was a coach at Siena for 4 years, so I'm very familiar with how good a play. He's great.
Brooks down the lane.
Just not a fan.
Loose.
Just not a fan of guys changing schools like they do.
Loose ball picked up by Brooks, and he got stuffed by Brown at a jump ball call.
I would remind great players that are at smaller schools that Steph Curry went to Davidson, that Damian Lillard went to Weber State, that it goes on. Washington State for Klay Thompson. It's not where you go, it's how good you are. And when you're at lesser places, you have to do more. And it makes you more appealing, I think, at times to NBA scouts. But that's just my thought. So stop transferring every year. Every situation is different, I know.
Denver wins the tip. Into the front court. Pickett, 6'2" guard.
Could have stayed at Siena a couple more years. Come on.
Got a right wing three. Good.
Maybe not. He drilled the heck out of that.
Oh, he could have done that at Siena?
Yeah, because then...
Former MAC Player of the Year in 2020.
No, he's really good.
Watford out top, Jalen Wilson. Jalen, kick it up top for Watford. His three on the way. In and out, no good. Fouling the rebound is going to go against Denver.
You know why I say that? Because we talked about my great Serbian player that I had. He ended up going to LSU on me after his sophomore year. So.
Dale Brown?
Dale Brown called me up to tell me he was transferring. By the end of the conversation, I wanted to go to LSU with him.
Brooks' free throw is good. Armani Brooks, a three. Should say three. I said free throw. 53 seconds to go. 121-101 Denver. He was that convincing, huh, Dale?
Yeah. No, I want
that little southern drawl.
You know something, Dale? That's a great idea. You know, in fact, could I go with him?
This guy, what's the guy named? Mutacic. Three straight on.
Meanwhile,
for Najee.
It wasn't as up and up as. Well, I don't want to get into that.
Statute limitation.
I think we're okay.
124 to 101 Denver. 27 seconds to go in the game. Brooks, right wing three, pull up, no good. Hits the rim a second time. Giles grabs the rebound, puts it up. That rimmed out. Still loose, being volleyed around. Finally comes to Jalen Wilson. That's still with it. Wilson gives to Sharp. Kick it out, right wing Brooks. Steps left, calmly. Shoots a three. No good. Tip won't go. Finally Brown with it. Final seconds, and that'll do it as they pass it ahead. Denver dribbles out the clock. A dominant performance by Denver, taking advantage of a tired net team in the third game in 4 nights, having an emotional win last night in Phoenix. Nets just didn't really have the juice tonight in Denver, and the Nuggets come away with a victory, 124 to 101 the final here in the Mile High City. We'll take a timeout, come back with more right after this on the Fan, Sports Radio 101.9 FM, and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
Did you know you've got McDonald's in your pocket? No, not that ketchup packet you forgot about. I'm talking about the McDonald's mobile app. Yes, you're carrying around all your McDonald's favorites, and with the app, they're only a few taps away. Download the McDonald's app today to get free medium fries with a minimum purchase of $1 when the Nets win on the road. And don't forget about that ketchup packet before Laundry Day. Offer limited time only through Nets season at participating McDonald's. Valid the day after Nets win any away game. McDonald's app download and registration required.
Whoa, what is that?
What, the carolers?
No, not them. You don't feel that?
If you mean the snow falling, then yes.
No, that's not it. There's something magic in the air.
Ah, magic. Sort of like the chance to gift up to $1 million with the New York Lottery's holiday scratch-off game. Here, I got this one for you.
Giving is in the air. Gift up to $1 million with holiday scratch-off games from the New York Lottery. Please gift responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call the Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Brooklyn's most exciting winter destination is here. Introducing New York City's newest ice rink, Glide at Brooklyn Bridge Park. At Glide, visitors can skate underneath the historic Brooklyn Bridge while taking in iconic views of the Manhattan skyline. Glide is open every day, is located in Brooklyn Bridge Park, and is easily accessible by subway, bus, and ferry. For tickets and more information, visit us at glidebk.com.
A triple-double for Nikola Jokic. The Nets lose to Denver 124-101. Post-game coming up. Get your comments and questions on Twitter at BKNetsRadio. We'll hear from Jock Vaughn. We'll break down this performance. Look ahead to the Nets' final two games on this West Coast swing at Golden State and Utah. All that's coming up on our post-game coverage from Denver right after this on The Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Brooklyn Nets basketball has been presented by Barclays Bank, powering possible, and brought to you by Ticketmaster, Maimonides, and by Webull, official online brokerage partner of Barclays Center and the Brooklyn Nets. Stay tuned for the Brooklyn Nets postgame show coming up next.
Brandon's here to hear from WFAN. Guys, you wake up and you're looking for a little edge. You roll out of bed and you say, how do I tackle today? And how do I feel my best? And how do I look my best? Well, I've got the answer for you. And luckily for you, it is easy to get your hands on. Hydroxycut Hardcore. That's right. When you hit the gym, when you hit the bench, when you hit the cardio path, whatever it is, this is the boost you've been looking for with your routine. And it's available everywhere. Walmart, Walmart.com, or Hydroxycut.com today. Stop sitting on the sidelines. Join the party. Join the fun. Hydroxycut. Let's go.
'Twas a hectic holiday night, and the season's hottest toy was nowhere in sight. I was dashing downtown in my Nissan Rogue when a delivery truck turned my night around. With no time to lose, I drove straight into the frosty night. But this isn't a classic holiday tale. It's a Nissan sales event ad. A little snow is no match for my intelligent all-wheel drive.
Now get up to $1,000 year-end bonus cash on popular models on top of existing offers.
When I got my hands on the last toy, my smile was bright. Better hurry. You don't want to miss this holiday delight.
Shop your local Nissan store or at NissanUSA.com today. Intelligent All-Wheel Drive is an available feature. Intelligent All-Wheel Drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. $1,000 year-end bonus cash available on 2023 Armada. $500 year-end bonus cash available on 2023 Rogue Frontier Murano. Year-end bonus cash valid 12/1/23 through 1/2/24. Available on lease and purchase. Must take delivery from new dealer stock. See dealer for details. Subject to residency restrictions.
Hey, parents, is your gambling interfering with important relationships in your life? Are your children feeling the impact of your online or sports gambling from home? If so, start getting informed, learning the warning signs, and having a conversation. Visit 800gambler.org for access to a short yet powerful video on gambling and the impact on families. They also have various programs, services, and resources for problem gamblers, their friends, and or loved ones. At 800-GAMBLER, they offer support, treatment, and hope. They're just a phone call or a click away.
It's time for the Brooklyn Nets postgame show. Here's Chris Carino and Tim Capstraw.
Denver beats Brooklyn 124-101. Chris Carino and Tim Capstraw back with you here in Denver as the Nets lose to the Nuggets and drop their record now to 13-11. Nets coming in. This is the third game in 4 nights. Now 5-6 on the road. I don't think this was a completely unexpected result.
Yeah, not a shocker, but I mean the Nets have surprised you at times this year. So I do have belief in this group. But then as the game was playing out, I'm saying, "Oh, what was I thinking? This is not easy right now." Their legs were just not moving at a high level, and the energy and the passing and just the exhaustion. I think not just the physical, but I think the mental emotion of last night was big for everybody, and it's hard to turn around and come to such a great team in altitude. I should have known better.
Yeah, let's get to Bob from Bayonne on Twitter, because he sums it up here. Completely expected this result. There hasn't been a least likely W that I can recall. I wanted 2 on this trip, find a way to get 1 more. Both difficult but winnable games. Turn the page, burn the film, and head west. I got nothing else. You can go to bed now, Bob.
I like that. That was strong.
Yeah,
it's always strong with him.
It's a tough one. John Strump, poor passing, poor shooting, poor effort, poor defense. Leads to a decisive loss. Easily the worst game played this season. John, cut him a little slack, John.
No, he doesn't. He's not a slack guy.
Listen, I get it. All right. Hold that thought. Let's hear from John Vaughn after this one.
Tired group. Yeah, tough back-to-back. I don't like to use excuses, but I told our group I thought our intent was good coming into the game. We just didn't have it tonight. And on a team that was rested and ready for us, tough back-to-back, the emotional, mental part of it, just didn't have it tonight.
You talked about speaking about just the chemistry that Jokic and Murray, have. What made it a challenge to defend them and pull them down? Yeah,
just Jokic missed some shots early, perimeter shots, which we game plan wise we wanted him taking perimeter shots. Then they made the adjustment of going to the post a little bit, which made it a little bit more difficult for us. But their guys, perimeter guys, made shots. So tough group to double team, but I think we helped them early by turning that basketball over. And so they were able to get out in transition, get early buckets at our rim. So a big part of that was for a team that doesn't force turnovers, we gave them too many tonight.
And as much as there was an emotional strain there, physically, could you see from a lot of the shots were short? Was there a physical element to it?
Yeah, Brian, you saw my rotations. I told our guys we were going to have short stints. We did that for the most part for the guys. The looks were good. I'd take those looks again. But I won't say if it was. I just feel it was emotional and physical drain from yesterday for sure, and to get on the plane and get here and try to play against a high quality team. Tough task. It's the NBA. It's part of it. And we're always trying to learn lessons and get better as a group, and we'll look forward to the next challenge of a back-to-back.
In spite of the loss, you guys did hold Denver, I think, to hit 12 threes, but they were, I think, under 10 after 3/4 of most of your guys left. Were you pleased defensively, at least with just some of the signs in this game where there was the threes or just rebounding a little bit from at least in that part?
Yeah, it's interesting, Evan. You take like 3 or 4 possessions, and they had 52 points at halftime, somewhere around there, and so you take that, but we had 30-something points, and so if we don't turn the basketball over, we make a few of those threes, it could be an entirely different game, but unfortunately we can't play in that hypothetical world. We didn't make shots, we turned that thing over, and they capitalized.
I guess just from your experience as a coach, as a player, just that second night on the back-to-back in Denver, just how tough is that to kind of try to overcome when you're on the court?
I'm not going to use excuses. I'll say that. I've done this plenty of times before. It is a tough trip, definitely so. Getting in at the time that you get in, being able to play after an emotional game yesterday, physically and mentally, yes. It's part of it, part of your job. Everyone does it at some point in the schedule. You just got to live with it and play through it.
When you look at Spencer, and Spencer is obviously as well conditioned as anybody on the team and takes care of his body as well as anybody. Does that conditioning help him on nights like this? When you look, he appeared to be, even at 30, one of the more spry guys out there. Does that kind of lead into that?
Yeah, I go back to, we use, with those multiple defensive yesterday, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of energy to get through that. And for the most part, yes, Spencer is a highly conditioned, one of the best on the team. And I think we all felt that game yesterday, and it carried over a little bit to today. But I do go back to, I think our intent was good at the beginning of this game to play well, to make the right plays. Plenty of plays that we showed at halftime of us trying to do the right thing. just sometimes your brain and your body shuts down, and you got to listen to it.
Jacques, with what Jokic has been able to do, these past few seasons, and just having a game plan for a guy like him, is there a player historically that his game kind of reminds you of at all?
Eric, I'm not a comparison guy. You're not going to get me with that, huh? I gave you one time. What did I give you the comparison on one time of the Golden State? Yeah. I'm not, no comparisons from me. But
what are the challenges of having to game plan for a guy like that who can get the ball in so many different spots and create advantages, whether in the half court or in transition? Yeah, it's interesting. I watched the game from last year, and we played small at different points. We had Royce and Doe on him at different points, so you got to give him different looks. He's so smart. Just the one-on-one coverage that we started the game with, his ability to draw fouls. Then you have to react to that. Then he's a willing passer, and so you go into your screening action. Are you going to switch those things? Are you not going to switch those things? You can't give him the same look. And then he has a core of guys that he's played with that they know how to react around him. And so a lot of those passes are predetermined already because they've done it so many times over and over again. And so when you don't have a shoot around, you're able to just watch film and you got to go play those dudes. That's a tough task.
You mentioned Golden State. I'm just curious, understanding that it's an entirely different team. They don't have Draymond, I get it. But what are some of the kind of things that you've learned from these last couple of games that are things that you can carry over into that? I think it's 3 straight games against the last 3 Western Conference champions. Yeah.
I think that we got to take care of the basketball. That's one. You can't give good teams extra opportunities. The rebounding piece, even tonight, the extra opportunities they got rebounding the basketball, most good teams are going to capitalize and make you pay for it. So that piece we definitely have to be tuned into. And then I think there's some positives also, Brian. Our ability to play fast. We can't play fast against these Western teams and play multiple lineups where we can shoot 43s like we did the other night. That's possible. We can do that again. First Golden State, first Utah. The ability to play with each other we talked about and have different lineups out there and still be able to be okay on both ends of the floor. I think we've proven we can do that. So there's some positives and some negatives, but I really look forward to these next 2 games for sure.
All right, that is Jacques Vaughn. Talked about turnovers. That was where it was early. You could tell the Nets weren't sharp, and they ended up with 17 turnovers, 22 points for Denver.
Just too many intercepted passes or passes that were thrown way over the heads of people, or just bad angles where guys were able to shoot the gap and get steals. It wasn't crisp. It wasn't sharp. And then when they had opportunities, the legs weren't there to make plays. They weren't finishing early around the basket. And then the 3-ball wasn't going there. They weren't getting quality looks. They were getting the ball trapped out of their guards' hands and forcing Claxton and Day'Ron Sharpe to have to make some plays in a high post on the short roll. And when the ball was kicked out, they were recovering very effectively. Listen, Denver was really good on both ends of the floor. Nets didn't have it. You kind of move on. You just kind of move on.
We'll come back and we'll do more. The Nets get beat by the Denver Nuggets. 124-101 is the final. We'll come back with more after this on The Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action, and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
Did you know you've got McDonald's in your pocket? No, not that ketchup packet you forgot about. I'm talking about the McDonald's mobile app. Yes, you're carrying around all your McDonald's favorites, and with the app, they're only a few taps away. Download the McDonald's app today to get free medium fries with a minimum purchase of $1 when the Nets win on the road. And don't forget about that ketchup packet before Laundry Day. All for limited time only through Nets season at participating McDonald's. Valid the day after Nets win any away game. McDonald's app download and registration required. Brooklyn, how you feeling? Don't get benched by illness or injury. Book at-home urgent care at DocGoNow.com. DocGo On Demand is in-network with major insurance plans, bringing you the same high-quality medical care as a walk-in clinic at about the same cost. When your home team needs an assist, book an on-demand house call at DocGoNow.com. DocGo On Demand. Urgent care reinvented. This message is sponsored by Ambulance by DocGo, the official ambulance service of the Brooklyn Nets, New York Liberty, and Barclays Center.
Discover, this is Daniela.
Hi, it's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to thank you for making me feel so special. I earned cash back on debit for my dinner party groceries.
That's great, but with Discover Cashback Debit, we give everyone cash back on everyday purchases. Anything else I can help you with?
Do you like asparagus and mushroom sorbet? I've got leftovers.
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit, a checking account with cash back. It pays to Discover. Eligibility and terms at discover.com/cashback debit. Discover Bank, member FDIC.
Dinwiddie out top. Denver on a 12-4 run. Bridges circles left. Down the lane. Motor. Rimmed out. No good. Tip. Won't fall from Claxton. Still loose, and Jokic gathers for Denver. Pass ahead. Left wing. Strother. He'll shoot a three. It's good for Julian Strother. And Denver was running away with it. 124 to 101 at BKNX Radio on X. Credit our fans, our regulars who, despite the late night
that's
on the East
impressive,
Coast
and
it's a blowout, and they're still here with us, and they're checking in on Twitter. John was very down on the performance. We were trying to tell him before we went to Jacques Vaughn that you got to cut him a little bit of slack. And you heard Jacques Vaughn. I think he had that conundrum of you never want to give your team an excuse.
Right.
But I can't think of a worse scenario than coming into Denver on the third game in 4 nights on a West Coast trip.
No, it is as difficult as it is. There were years when it was difficult to come here, and Denver wasn't that great of a team. Now they're an elite team, and you're coming in second game of a back-to-back, third and 4 nights. It was lined up to be a very difficult game. The one thing this net team has surprised you at times this year. See, I held out hope, and I was believing in them, but as I watched them start to play and I saw their legs, and I just said, this ain't going to happen.
And I think if you're Jacques Vaughn, what you're doing is you're challenging your guys to say, hey, even though you're up against it tonight, even though this is against all odds, let's try and go out and shock people, right? Let's go out and try and do it. And then you realize in the first quarter your team just doesn't have their legs.
Yeah, well, I mean, you give it more than that, and then you're looking at the game and you're evaluating it on into the halftime, and you're seeing maybe you got some juice coming out of half. Then you try again.
Yeah,
you keep searching, but it just wasn't happening.
And it's funny because I guess it goes to how impressed we've been with this group this year that we actually gave them a chance.
I know. I gave them a chance.
Like you kept waiting that they might actually come back.
I had belief that it would be possible. And it's a compliment to the group. Yeah, I thought you made a good point because you got to be honest with your team. You know what I mean? You can't like hammer them home all the time about, you got to give them some kind of slack. That's what this all started from. At times, you don't verbally say that, but they can tell by the tone of your voice, by how you're expressing things. We didn't have it tonight. That's like code for, all right, you were exhausted. Let's go back. Let's not let this happen again, though. We got a big one on Friday.
I will say this though about John. John is a deep thinker, and he listens to the broadcast. And he said that the Brobdingnagian Jokic, too much for the Nets' Lilliputian play. So I had to look it up. Brobdingnagian, I'm probably messing up how you pronounce that. That is the fictional land where Gulliver was from.
Wow.
Remember, I had compared Jokic to Gulliver.
Now,
and that says the Lilliputian's trying to hang off.
He's got my thesaurus working hard, John. Each tweet, man, it's good stuff.
We appreciate that. And Spencer was asking if Madonna's going to take the stage before 11 p.m. for the next show at Barclays Center. And listening to what we were talking about with Madonna, how Holiday reminded me of Madonna, and she was playing at Barclays Center. And then I saw a headline that even though the doors open at 7:30, she didn't take the stage till 11 o'clock.
Yeah, come on.
So, but our guys are listening, and
listen, we appreciate it. We appreciate it because it's we got to mix in a little bit side stuff, not just basketball, especially in a game like this.
Yeah. So, yes, apparently Madonna. Would that be diva behavior?
Here's the thing:
when you come out so late.
I don't know.
A guy like you would be, you can't be waiting around 11 o'clock to see Madonna.
No, but listen, I say something, but
listen.
No, hey, listen. Listen, she's selling out though. She's selling out, and for years when I was, a young man or whatever, she was like, how they're talking about Taylor Swift now and Beyonce. Yeah. It was Madonna. So
Madonna.
She is certainly elite in the world of music. I got out of that one night.
Are you worried about offending Madonna?
Yeah, I didn't want to offend Madonna because it's a great show and it's at the Barclays.
Yeah, no,
I'm not gonna. I'm a team player.
Well, I think this. If you really want to see Madonna,
I'm not going to affect it.
You're not that worried about her coming on late. You probably know. You probably know.
Didn't we see people complaining that she came on like 3 hours?
They're not there.
Oh.
Anyway, let's take a break. 124-101. Denver wins it. We'll come back with more scintillating conversation right after this
getting me, man.
On the Fans. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the Brooklyn Nets app.
The holidays are upon us.
And
all the people in your life need a happy place to come and be together.
And
all you have to do is point. And all of your clutter, junk will disappear. And you'll have a big, open, happy home where you can get together with all the people you love.
now I get it.
Out with the dull, lifeless junk.
In with sparkling, lively people.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
Unleash the delight.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Downtown Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is redefining the rehabilitation experience. Whatever your age or medical condition, Downtown Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center will be there to nurture your body, mind, and spirit. Their award-winning premier facility provides you with an unsurpassed level of care. Whether you need short-term or long-term care or 24-hour nursing services, Downtown Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is there to put you and your loved ones first. Call 718-636-1000 to schedule a tour today. That's 718-636-1000.
This week, the Fan is your chance to win a holiday golf getaway to Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. Tune in Friday for your chance at the ultimate gift, the gift of Florida. You and 3 friends could stay 3 nights at Sawgrass Marriott Golf Resort and Spa. This unforgettable getaway is just a short distance from Jacksonville with 4 sparkling pools and direct access to the beach. You and your guests will also have the chance to play a round of golf at either TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, home of the Players' Championship, and the infamous Island Green, one of the most photographed, challenging, and exciting golf holes in the world, or your shot at Dyes Valley, one of Northeast Florida's top courses, where any skill level will be challenged with its fairways, sweeping greens, and water that come into play upon every hole. This Friday, listen for your shot and win. Take gift giving from expected to extraordinary with a Florida golf vacation that offers so much more. An experience they'll truly remember, the gift of Florida.
Hi, this is Jacques Vaughn, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on The Fan, 101.9 FM, and the Brooklyn Nets app.
Nuggets beat the Nets 124-101 elsewhere in the NBA. Timberwolves improved to 18-5. They win in Dallas 119-101. Naz Reid had 27 to lead the way for Minnesota, who have, I believe, the best record in the NBA right now.
That's impressive.
Yeah, really impressive, especially going out of Dallas, who have been playing well. Celtics beat the Cavaliers 116-107. Cavs dropped to 13-12 on the year. Bulls went on the road in Miami 124-116. Kobe Whitehead 26. These games still going on. They're at the half right now in Los Angeles. Clippers lead the Warriors 69-56. James Harden has 18. Elsewhere, it was the Jazz leading the Blazers 101-72 in the third quarter. And third quarter in Sacramento, Kings lead the Thunder 91-87. Nets are on to San Francisco, take on the Golden State Warriors on Saturday night. The Golden State Warriors would be without Draymond Green.
Yeah, it's a great environment there. It's an important game. We've seen that how the Nets bounce back when they haven't played particularly well, and I'm anxious to watch what they come up with on Saturday night.
Yeah, get their rest tomorrow, play on Saturday night in San Francisco, and then they'll finish off the trip in Utah, Salt Lake City, on Monday night. 124-101, the final here. Denver wins it. We'll put a wrap on things right after this on The Fan. Sports Radio, 101.9 FM, and streaming, as always, on the free Odyssey app.
No one works harder to improve the health of Brooklyn than Maimonides Health.
It's my go-to.
With 3 hospitals, 90 convenient locations, and over 1,800 doctors, Maimonides is more than a medical center.
It's my confidence.
Whether you have an everyday health need or seek expertise from a specialist at our Centers of Excellence, Maimonides will always provide the best possible care for the people of Brooklyn.
My home. My choice.
Maimonides.
This last year has taught us that financial power is in the hands of the people. Enter the market confidently with Webull, the trading app that is here to elevate your investing experience with access to a community of investors, education, and technology right at your fingertips. Stay informed on the go with real-time data and market research. Join millions of users today, learning, sharing, and investing with the Webull app. Consider your investment risks carefully. Webull Financial, LLC.
Hey, Nets fans, from Bushwick to Brooklyn Heights, Midwood to Mapleton, Flatbush to Fort Greene, Cobble Hill to Clinton Hill. Brooklyn, this season's updated COVID-19 shots are available. Have you scheduled yours? Learn more and find a vaccine option at schedulecovidvax.com. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech. Nets fans, when decided to take a charter bus, there's only one choice. That's Best Trails and Travel, New York City's premier charter bus company. Best Trails and Travel has the highest level of charter bus service in New York City and has been servicing New York's leading corporations, professional sports teams, and private individuals for over 25 years. They offer premium customer service and the newest fleet of buses in the industry. Whether you're traveling with family, friends, or colleagues, Best Trails and Travel guarantees you the ultimate travel experience. Visit them at besttrailstravel.com or call them at 212-206-6974.
We'll talk to you again on Saturday night, 5:30 start out in California, and that'll be a 8:30 start back on the East Coast, 8:20 with a pregame show. Nets of the Golden State Warriors. I want to thank Jesse Trujillo back here in Denver. Thank the guys back in our studios, Rami and Zoo and Connor Green. Everybody staying up late with us back in the studio. Pat Boyle is back there. Anybody else you want to get in there? Joe Kramer? No, he's not around anymore. Well, I mean, he's around. He's just not around tonight. 124 to 101, the final. Nuggets win it. For the capper, Tim Capstraw, I'm Chris Carino saying so long in the Mile High City. You've been listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fans. Sports Radio 101.